Like the album?
No, it is Yeezy Day.
It is Yeezy Day.
Yeah, it is.
Yeezy Day.
No, like
it's Yeezy Day.
Reporting live.
Yeezy Day?
Yeah.
Like he releases shoes on Mondays or something?
I don't really. I
Or is
mean,
there
Mike,
like
you're the.
It's Yeezy Day because he had a bunch of shoes and restocked them all. They just restocked them, so they call it Yeezy Day.
Did y'all get some?
No.
So like all day he's been.
So you guys shouldn't celebrate this day because
You feel me?
I mean, if you have Yeezys, I guess you can still celebrate it.
You feel me? Mad Muslims. Happy
Look,
Happy Passover.
Happy Hanukkah.
Somebody didn't get the Yeezys they wanted today,
I didn't try to get any Yeezys today.
but you wanted some.
No, the shoes I tried to get, I obtained. Shout out to the sneakers app.
He's
you.
Oh,
He's
congratulations.
Call me
You got him.
White Twan. You
Oh,
feel me? Yeah, off White Twan. You feel me? Brown skin.
Me like his teeth.
You know
No,
what
just
I'm
playing.
talking about?
Off-White Twan. I didn't get. I wanted some, but they was taxing too, bro. They was like $300 retail today.
No, thank you.
Off the. What are you doing?
Picking his nose.
No, like this guy here just playing shit in the mic.
Hit the gun sound, man.
Yeah. All that feedback. I'm like,
All
man,
type of
what
shit.
is you watching over
I
there?
forgot the
bro?
mic. It was close, man. My fault.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like,
right.
what is
Looking
this?
at videos and shit.
Yeah,
My fault, bro.
right. I'm like, what do you
It's all
got
good,
going
Mike.
on? Let's type it. Hey, well, since Mike, thank you. That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Reporting live from Little Caesars Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. Little Caesars, pizza, hot and ready.
Every day I go hard, you know ball is life.
I just heard
Coach
it.
said,
It's
real live, you got a ball tonight. Be ready. Once they tip it up, it's going
Little
up.
Caesars.
Be ready. Once they tip it
I
up,
tried to hear
it's
go with that
going
earlier.
up.
I was like, let me reposition.
You try. I didn't hear it the first time.
I was like, reporting live. Let me just wait.
Yeah, I was like, I looked at him and he,
From Little Caesars Dome.
yeah, man.
That deep dish.
Happy HasBeens Podcast Day.
I like
I
that.
declare today, whatever today is, what is it? August 2nd. I have a
August 2nd.
whining dog in the background, as usual. Everybody say hello to Dirk, the whining
Hey,
dog
Dirk.
in the
What up,
background.
Dirk? Hold it down, man.
HasBeens Podcast, episode 87.
You feel me? Shout out to Reggie Wayne. You feel me? Famous 87. That's a good one.
87, I like that.
I was thinking Steve Smith, but he might be 89. Huh?
89.
Y'all from Cali, so y'all familiar with the 187. You know what I mean? Drive
Feel
by.
me? We killing free agency in the trades already. You feel me? Homicide. We
We-
about to kill the league.
Shout out,
187.
shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to the Lakers. Get some gunshots for the Lakers. Shout out to our fans, man. Shout out to the fans of the show, man. Y'all been really pumping us up.
Who did
man.
I say my favorite player was in the league? Westbrook. Less than a month later,
Westbrook.
who's on the team?
Westbrook.
California love. I'm in here on
should've-
Hollywood James status today.
We should
Hollywood JP.
have put that on the pad, but we'd have probably got some copyright
Yeah,
letters.
nah,
from
you
like-
can only do 3 seconds max.
I think it's like 6, but same premise.
Be safe.
You gotta cut it.
Be safe.
Just real quick, like real quick.
That's
Cut
it.
it. It's over.
Yeah,
with.
because Dr. Dre going.
You know, his wife is gonna be like, ah, that, 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 that.
So she gonna be like running. I get a piece of that.
87th episode. Got my fellas in the building.
Yes, sir.
Statman.
I'm in the building, man.
I don't even look at you the stat man anymore. You're just the
black man.
You were just the. I mean, I'm not. It's not to discredit you. It's just to give you. I need because you bring a little more than stats. You actually don't actually
For
look
me, it's
up.
no numbers.
okay.
There's no numbers on that paper.
Actually,
I didn't know where you was
doesn't-
going.
He
Okay.
actually does not look up stats. I entrust myself in arming myself with stats because this guy, his Google skills are a little
Man, look at him, look at
lacking.
him.
Slow.
But he has other skills. He has all Falcon stats in Alabama. football.
Not all. Hold on now.
What?
Falcon.
Y'all
You don't got
Falcon
all the
unit.
Falcon stats now.
He got most of them. He got
Rams
the only
Falcons,
stats he do have though are Falcon stats.
He's chock
At
full.
least
of,
off the top of the dome.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? A dirty bird.
Now you got that Herm Edwards shout out last week. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
He got the
man.
black coaches too. So shout out Mike. Man.
He did. That's why I say he has other. He just like random input coordinator. Like, That's his new job, man. He's a random input coordinator.
I love that, man.
The etc. director.
I'm constantly embracing new roles, man.
Director of etc., bro.
I love it.
ETCDIR.
Put that shit on your resume, man. Get it right. Gunshots to Mike Reddick. You got the boy JP in the building.
You feel me? Episode 87. Finna Grunk spike in your. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my dog Twan in the building.
Yes, sir. You see it.
And it's your boy, Cam Will, back in the building. Episode 87. Let's do the moment of silence real quick. Y'all already know what time it is. Tap in with us on social media. Wild Card Sports HasBeens Podcast. Too easy, too easy, too easy. We got a lot of shit going on. Not for real, but we do. Merch coming. Fly shit coming.
Yes, sir.
Got some interviews dropping.
Yes, sir.
My life is clearing up.
Okay.
Shout out to that.
It's bronze. It's bronze. I won't call it gold yet. No, I'm saying it's gold plates and nuggets and coins and shit at the other side of the rainbow for your boy.
Okay.
And now I'm finna get back on the streets. In a place near you, you're gonna see Cam Will taking on a lot of people.
In the streets fighting?
No, absolutely not.
Where you going?
We still post a
In the
box.
streets,
Nah, we still post
taking
a
on
box.
people.
If you want to fight, I will fight you anywhere, anytime, any place. Okay?
And that's on
Y'all
wax.
heard that, right?
And that's
on wax.
and
Y'all
that's
heard
on
that.
wax.
Okay.
Period.
Let me call him out. Call his bluff.
Period with a
Okay,
big
we
T.
gonna
at
see.
it.
We call it
Period.
bluffs out for Cam.
Period with a big T
Hey,
at
I got
the
6
end.
people here said that you want to fuck you up. You was just like, hey, you was talking shit on the pod. I got 6 people to listen, and they all said they wanted to fight.
I'm like, so about that.
I'm gonna be at the end of the rainbow. That's what's gonna happen.
Ain't gonna be no episode 88.
Hey, we live in Atlanta. I don't know if you're trying to be at the end of the year.
You feel me? Hold up now.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that
Hey,
back.
You riding the
take it
rainbow,
back.
bro?
Nah.
You
I'm
go
just
to
saying.
Lennox Mall sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Going for danger and rainbows.
I was at Lennox today, man.
Hey, I told you.
Hey, bro. You feel
What
me?
is
The
wrong with
more-
that
The
animal?
more he talk, the more we know.
Who?
Like,
I just
I
did-
roller skated there too. You feel me? It's all good, bro. You feel me? Be yourself, my nigga.
Ass and titties playing in the background. Ass.
Boy, roll bounce right into Lennox. They're like, sir, you cannot come
Y'all
in.
remember that dude?
I just went to Urban
Hey,
Outfitters.
y'all remember
man.
that meme where bro had like the real tight shorts? He be getting it with like the lawnmower and shit.
Oh, the
That's-
Chappelle show?
No, was that
That was
Chappelle?
Chappelle show.
Chappelle
Yeah.
show.
That's
It was just, yeah. That was a good one.
I
Yeah,
enjoy it.
The gay gardener. You feel me? Coming to a lawn near you.
Speak.
It's Mike hooking up your lawn.
Hey, I'm gonna dance it out, man.
Let's get it cracking though, man. Where do I want to start?
Olympics, bro.
Fuck the Olympics right now.
You off that right now?
Not right now. I'm not off it. I'm just not.
Olympics.
I'm just not wanting to start there. I feel like it's been
Where we going
redundant.
to?
I feel like we started there like 3 weeks in a row.
Okay, I see what you're
Where
saying.
we at with it?
Let's start with our favorite thing.
Go all the way left then. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Where you at with it? Where you at with it?
No, let's go.
Let's not go left. Let's not go left.
Let's start it off with our favorite thing, man. Basketball. I like a good start. We'll start it real light. No. Real light. Kevin Love. I got 2 takes on Kevin Love. One, USA team, it comes out. He's a little upset with the USA team, specifically Jerry Colangelo, for putting his business on the street, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm speaking for Kevin Love because it just seemed like he left like a little cryptic message, and they kind of.
Well, if he left a cryptic message, Jerry Colangelo was very straightforward.
Yeah, he was
with how
very.
he felt.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
He
say.
basically said Kevin Love showed up fat. You know what I'm saying? We let him come off GP, you know what I'm saying? He played with us before, but he ain't show up ready. So we got his ass out of there.
He said this on a microphone or
He's
released
on
a statement?
camera.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Kevin Love released
yeah,
that
like
tweet.
you hear the words.
And
He's
what
like,
did, what did Kevin Love say first?
He
For the
just-
people
he
that
was
don't
just
know.
like-
No, he didn't say anything first. Colangelo said
I mean,
something
the
first.
okay.
Kevin Love just played. And if anybody saw those exhibition games, he
Bro
might have been
was
the worst
weak.
player on the team.
Definitely.
But that's fine. Like, people get cut from these type teams all the time. If they not ready, we going to face the world. But Jerry Colangelo going up there and saying what he said just kind of, reminds me what the family do. Remember, his son was the president of the Sixers.
right.
And
Was it Brian?
Brian Colangelo.
I think
And
that's
Brian
his name.
Colangelo's wife, You know what I'm saying? You talk a lot of shit about KD in the burner accounts. She had
No,
hella burner accounts.
She
was
fucked up.
talking shit
She not a
about
player,
Joel
though.
Embiid.
I mean, that's true.
This is the president of the basketball
Yeah.
wife, so of course she's just mad at what he's talking about. He coming home venting about Embiid. Now it's coming out on the internet. That had the whole little scandal came out that got investigated and found
Got
out.
them folks up out of there.
Let's get Colangelo's out of basketball.
Yeah, but Colangelo on the way out, first and foremost.
That's old guard.
With all due respect.
Shout out Grant Hill.
I was about to say Grant Hill taking over.
How does he have access to Team USA?
I think he's like,
he runs Team USA.
he like the president of basketball operations for Team USA.
And that's separate from the NBA.
He's
He's the director.
Yeah, the director. The director of Team USA. So he's pretty much like he run the shit.
They were like, you ain't
He
good
picked
enough
the
for
coach.
the
He
NBA.
picked the players. You know, he got like final say over all that shit.
That's cool. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess it's not since he sucks, right?
It's not cool because
First off, I think that message should have came out from somebody else.
it just you don't
But
have to say that.
it shouldn't have
like-
came out. I don't
So
think.
that's like Jerry Jones talking shit about.
Let me
other
tell you what he
players?
said though, so you can get like the you can't. I'm not gonna play it because it sounds weird.
Got you.
But I must read it. I didn't think Kevin Love was gonna play. I wasn't even sure he had much left to play.
Jeez.
He reached out to us and said he was in shape and he felt he owed us. And on that, and on the basis of that, we're looking at someone with international experience who at one time was a heck of a rebounder and still could shoot the ball. You know, being like a 12th man on the roster. Well, it didn't work out. He wasn't in shape, and he was way behind as it turned out. So you move on, call it a mistake, call it giving someone an opportunity, someone who had equity with us. Guys who play for us get a little plus. So, Jerry Colangelo did not have to say that. He could have just been like, he just wasn't healthy.
Especially
quote,
with him,
or-
he's on the way out too.
Yeah.
What do you have to gain? Just
He just like, fuck this shit. He like, like when you put your 2 weeks notice into the job and
I'm
you
mad
start
if
telling
I'm
people
Kevin
what you really
Love.
feel.
I'm mad if I'm Adam Silver. I'm mad if I'm the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trying to trade him. You know what I'm saying? And now
That's what I was about to
talking
say.
He trash. That's some expensive
Yeah.
trash that they got.
That's what I was
What
about.
team is K-Love on right now?
The Cavs.
Cavs.
Oh, you did say that.
So we'll segue because I want to hear why you. Well, I kind of got it because I was thinking about that was my second point with Kevin Love. Is we've segued into free agency. They just signed Jared Allen to a 5-year, $100 million deal today. They just drafted Evan Mobley. That is a clear sign. I mean, outside of the fact that Kevin Love just hasn't played
About to
in the
send
last
his
2.5
ass.
years. That's a clear sign that it's over for Kevin Love in Cleveland. Obviously, by his play and Colangelo, like you said, his comments, I think that don't help at all. Like, how much longer? Because he came back this season for like a few games and said he wasn't ready. Like, is this a mental thing, a physical thing? Is something going on? He's damaged goods, and Jerry Colangelo, like, bro, he's still not ready. I'm sensing a little buyout action coming for Kevin Love.
Yeah.
And I could see Kevin. This could be like Blake Griffin 2.0.
100%.
K-Love's gonna get nice out of nowhere.
No,
get
he's
dunking.
Yeah.
Like
He's gonna shred the weight.
I definitely see Kevin Love potentially landing with the Los Angeles Lakers sometime.
you said, potentially
This-
or definitely.
Potentially.
Okay,
How sure are you?
I object.
me too.
I don't-
That's why I was like, did you say
What?
definitely? I don't want Kevin Love.
I don't want Kevin Love.
If he's just coming off the bench off
I
of
don't like
minimum.
heavy foot big man.
I don't want to
With
retire.
Anthony Davis, all is possible. With a high level Anthony Davis,
I don't want heavy
anything
foot
is possible.
Big man.
I
mean, how
don't.
much-
But
y'all just said he was paid how much money too?
no,
No, if
he's
he
going to
gets bought
obviously
out,
get bought
he's
out.
gonna
Oh,
be on
okay,
a-
okay,
on a-
okay.
Yeah, so
new
it's like on
contract.
like a minimum deal. I don't mind Kevin
But
Love.
still, no.
No.
We play defense in L.A.
I was kind of sad. I didn't say sad, but he told me that we signed Ariza, and I was like, that's cool. But now we can't sign Melo. That's the oldest.
No, we can go get Melo.
And he was saying that too in the parking lot.
Absolutely
like,
get Melo.
get Melo.
Different positions.
Yeah.
Totally different players, totally different roles.
And then
They
he
can
was
play
like,
together,
we can
too.
only
They
afford to
can play
all
together.
heads.
Yeah. Melo. That I like that.
Love
Yeah,
go
now
to the
we don't have
Jazz.
Caruso too. Everything's out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah. So let's talk free agency, man. Since we in here, that's the
PJ
that's
Tucker
what's-
to the Heat.
that's the
PJ
high
Tucker
one.
just went to the Heat.
Yeah, that was
To the
a brand new
Heat.
one. That's a high
PJ
one.
Tucker to the Heat.
Fresh off the press.
Miami doing that thing, man.
Boom. We need a bomb.
Miami.
Oh, you don't have a bomb.
Gunshots. It's gunshots. You got to play it a little. Turn it down a little bit. Just a little
Miami
bit.
got
There you go.
Yeah, that's a go right there.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's it right there.
That's
Mike.
it.
Trying to blow your
And we got
drums off.
PJ Tucker. They got Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, they did get
Let me just
Lowry.
pull up the free agency.
What's his
They
name?
still got Jimmy
what's
Buckets.
the shooter name? Jimmy Buckets got an
Duncan,
extension.
Duncan
Robinson.
Duncan
already
Robinson got
signed
big
him.
bread.
Have they paid him?
90 mil.
He got 90.
Ooh.
Was it 5 years?
They
The
Them
highest,
young boys.
highest paid undrafted
Shooters
rookie.
get
That's
paid.
crazy.
Undrafted rookie. That's the highest
Snipers
paid.
get the problem though. Well, Duncan Robinson, he's 6'7", so he's not one of those typical shooters
Hey.
that you can just run off the floor like defensively because he's still
Running around.
6'7". It's hard to pick on a 6'7" shooting guard, small forward, whatever you want to call him. He's not undersized, and he's a sniper.
And shoots the pill.
I just always see those contracts for those big contracts for snipers just kind of not paying as many dividends. I like Duncan Robinson a lot.
They like, I think they figure if they get one ring out of your super contract, they're like worth it.
Yeah,
They pay any amount.
for sure.
So it's like if
for
they
sure.
can get
Yeah, 'cause,
one,
like,
they're
I
like,
think the
I don't
thing
be
with
mad at contending teams for doing shit like that, but a team like I was telling Prentice the other day, like the Wizards signing Davis Bertans to all that money, that's a terrible contract.
that was a bad.
It's just like, bro, like maybe the Lakers or like a team like who like feel like they
I mean, that
a
was
floor
little-
spacer
like,
away from being a
Bro name
championship
in
team.
Brooklyn. That's got the similar deal to guy that just signed.
Brooklyn.
Shooter. I can see his face, but can't think of his name.
Oh, Joe Harris.
Joe Harris. Joe Harris, you need to pay that guy. Like, even if
Yeah.
his stats aren't that high,
Yeah.
he's got gravity, boy.
Yeah.
You have him sitting on that side of the court, they gotta respect it. You're gonna leave him open, it's cash.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with what Miami did. Miami got a lot of shooters. Because Kyle Lowry can shoot. Tyler Hero, hopefully he has a bounce back year. He can shoot. They're gonna be all right. They just signed PJ Tucker, corner 3-man.
Yeah.
Look out for Miami out east.
Miami is always a team I really enjoy because Jimmy Butler for me, he creates the culture. You feel me?
super scrappy.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo, I like him too. I think those two guys anchor the defense. I wish he would shut up. Kyle Lowry coming in, he's gonna play. He's gonna take a hell of charges. Jimmy Butler gonna funnel on the Kyle Lowry, and Kyle Lowry gonna take a charge.
You feel me?
Good
Fat as
experience.
hell.
They're getting a lot of
They
experience.
got
Can't get run
experience.
over.
He's fat in Miami.
He could.
Said what?
Kyle.
He's not gonna be fat in Miami.
Ooh.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry.
No, he got to get that conditioning test in, bro.
They'll find you and not play you if you.
Yeah.
not
Good.
at a
Well,
certain
they didn't
body
pay.
fat.
They didn't pay him 30 M's a year. They gonna play him.
No, they gonna get him in shape.
I'm about to say they gonna get him in shape.
But
You
he's
talking about
getting
they
paid regardless.
They not gonna
I mean-
play. He's about they not gonna play him. No, they paying him 30 mil. He gonna play.
Too.
They gonna get him as close to their standards as possible.
It's the standard. Get
All
close.
right, Kyle.
They
All
gonna get
right,
him
we 90% got
Put your big ass on the scale. Let's get it.
What's his name? James Johnson. They used to play for them.
you. Yeah.
He got benched in the beginning of the season because he didn't
Well,
he didn't pass that test,
yeah.
and then they traded him.
You gotta
He got
go.
shipped to
Skedaddle.
Minnesota.
South Beach bodies only.
So
You
let
take
me
that-
talk
that
about
belly
Miami
fat up
real
to the
quick.
cold.
So, but Kyle Lowry also getting back away from his body. His skill set, he spaced the floor too. So now Jimmy can slash. Bam, his lack of shooting is not going to show as much. Now you got PJ Tucker spacing the floor. And I would personally, I'm looking at a starting lineup of Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Bam Adebayo. I see that team competing with any team in the Eastern Conference right now, so far, pending any other moves. Even though I think Kyle Lowry was this year's Kawhi. He was the kingmaker. He was going to probably be the biggest piece, the only piece, honestly, out of point guards that was going to move.
Yeah, that
So-
was gonna move is the key state.
Yeah, that was going to move. Like it was, Lonzo, I think he was actually the best player outside of Kawhi and Chris Paul in this free agent class. You disagree with me.
Yeah, and I really like Lonzo, but he is not the third best player.
Let's
in
talk
this
Bulls.
class.
Then we here with the Bulls. They done made a few plays
They
today.
made some good moves.
Our first play is bringing Lonzo Ball in.
So Lonzo Ball's on the Bulls now.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
So
defense.
It ain't even.
You feel me? Name them shits, bro. I need to know.
They got
before y'all
Caruso.
start talking about them.
They got Caruso.
Hold
Hold on, I'm
and
trying to get the free
they got
agency
Caruso
tracker.
and they got Lonzo.
Yeah.
That's nice. You feel
And
me?
the thing
Oh,
about
now
Lonzo, he's not that traditional point guard, ball in
was
his
dishing
hand.
it.
But Zach LaVine,
Did
he's
Trey
gonna have
Young?
the ball in his
Trey
hand
Young
a
just
lot.
got a super max.
Yeah, they knew that was coming. Atlanta
5
was
years,
gonna go.
170 to 200 million range.
I saw that coming.
But going back to Chicago, I've always felt that Lonzo Ball has had a really tough. He just hadn't had the
His
best
situation
situation
hasn't been bad.
since
Right.
he's
Since he
ever
got
come
here.
to the league. He came in year one where it was
pressure.
It was the pressure. It wasn't even. Yeah, I don't think it was
definitely pressure.
Our team just had a lot going on. Was
Super
it
young.
Julius Randle still there or not?
Yeah.
So Julius Randle, you got Brandon Ingram, you got Lonzo. And we don't know who's the guy. Kuzma. We got just a lot of guys, young guys, no veterans,
Everybody.
just running around with Luke Walton, sorry ass. And Luke didn't believe in Lonzo.
Yeah.
He benching him in the fourth quarter, shit like that.
They
So
should've
first
let
year
him
was
play
bad.
like his brother.
Second year, I think what
LeBron came. LeBron was here for about a month. And he was over all the young niggas.
and
he was like, Rich,
and LeBron got hurt.
get AD.
He said, we need AD.
Tell AD to sit down.
He
Yeah,
said Lonzo is not a star.
that's
We
not
need
what
to
he
swap
said.
him. That's what he said.
I think if there was anybody they wanted to keep in that trade, I'm sure it was Lonzo Ball. They knew they weren't going to be able to keep Brandon Ingram. Obviously, I think they was hoping they could oversell Kyle Kuzma and maybe keep Lonzo. I don't think LeBron wanted to lose him.
I would
But
rather have kept Josh Hart.
nah, I think he just didn't work out. Man.
Versus Kuzma or
Versus Kuzma.
No, still looking back, I still think we made the right choice by keeping Kyle Kuzma.
For sure.
Yeah, I think
agree to
Ingram.
disagree.
I think
Yeah.
Ingram was obviously the best choice.
He was
Yeah,
obviously in the
you
trade,
can't keep
but
him
can't
out.
keep him.
Aside from that, at the moment, I thought Kuzma was the best choice. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, now hindsight 2020, we trading him, but it's like at the moment, I thought that was the best choice too.
But now and then you get to New Orleans, and then it's just another shit show in New Orleans. Now you got Zion.
It's
Now
the
you
whole-
got
they took
Brandon
all the
Ingram.
team
Now
and
you
passed
got Bledsoe was there. Now and it's just now he couldn't carve his own role out and do the things that he do best. Play make. Run. Set the table. Now I think this will be the place he's gonna be able to do all the things that he do well. He gonna have to do them for the Bulls defensively. He gonna lead the charge defensively for him. He gonna set the table, get the ball up the floor, create some ball movement. That shit contagious. That shit he do. I mean, I think he do a little too much of just getting the ball up early. I think he need to hold on a little
Full
bit.
court passes.
Yeah, but that shit contagious because it got
It'd be
people.
dimes.
Yeah, and you start getting your guys. They start running because people want to score. Want to score.
They want some highlights too.
Right, so they gonna get the ball up. I think Zach LaVine gonna get out on the wings, run. You see Lonzo, real good pass, excellent pass. He good with lob threats. I think him and Zach LaVine. That'll be the East Coast Chris Paul and
The poor man's
and-
version.
the East. That's why I said East Coast.
Okay,
East Coast. CP3, Devin Booker.
just on the idea. I see what you're saying.
He more J Kidd.
Not like
I think Lonzo
full
is a
skill
carbon
set,
copy
but
of
just-
Jason Kidd, like literally. And I think if he slows down and now he got this opportunity where the money's there, so they committed to him. Starting point guard. This going, he was playing a lot off the ball last year. This year he gonna really get that opportunity to play point guard for a team with a vision, with a purpose. They got Vucevic out there. Floor gonna be space for him.
Didn't Chicago draft like a high draft pick last season?
Patrick
also?
Williams, that's who I called to be one of the best players in the draft. I think he played pretty good last year. I think he gonna step up. That's gonna probably be the starting small forward. So you have Lonzo, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams. I think they got Thaddeus Young too.
Yeah,
And-
and
and,
Thaddeus at the 5.
No.
Prior to the Vucevic trade.
Yeah.
I think Thaddeus might even be a free agent right now, so we still got to see if they're going to bring him back. They still got marketing that they ain't made a decision on.
They got Kobe White still
I
there,
still think they should keep marketing.
and they just signed Caruso. I think so now.
What, let him walk?
I think they should let him walk because I think him and Vucevic overlap, and I just don't think that Laurie can find enough minutes for the money he's going to probably require to stay. I wouldn't pay him
Why
for
are you
that.
going to let him walk?
Sometimes you got to.
I don't think you do. That's why they are restricted free agents.
Got to go on that luxury tax when you just play Lonzo, you paying Zach LaVine, you paying Vucevic.
I think
You just
Zach
paid
LaVine is still
Caruso.
looking to get paid.
Oh yeah, he
LaVine
just
don't have a big check
yeah,
yet.
fact.
Caruso's not making a lot of money. I don't think the Bulls are capped at all. So either I'm signing, trading, marketing, or I'm gonna retain him and trade him later.
Okay.
Because I'm not like Sacramento just let Bogey walk to Atlanta and got nothing. I'm not doing that.
Then they traded him.
No, they did not.
They traded
Tried
him.
it. They tried it for who?
They still traded him.
For who?
Can you look up Bogdanovich trade? Because they tried to trade
They
him.
didn't trade him. They tried to trade him to Milwaukee for Dante DiVincenzo. They did it a little too early, and the league was like, nah, that's tampering. They took a pick from Milwaukee. He just was a free agent. He walked to Atlanta the same way, or he's a restricted.
Oh, they didn't match him?
Because they're stupid. You don't
That's
let
right.
nobody walk. What? You get nothing.
True.
Why give up an asset and you suck?
You got to find something you can use because that's the thing with when you a team like the Kings. I think you get something for that asset, but when you the Bulls and now you building to win now, you can't afford to just grab shit and just hold on to it. You feel me? You got to make sure those pieces fit into the big picture.
Nah, they're not at that point.
I think they're at the point.
I know you putting Lonzo at the number 3 free agent, and that's influencing this. He's not that.
I think Lonzo
Bulls
impact.
are not that.
So what do you think, Bulls? Where do you see them at next year? Where y'all see them at with all the additions, even without Lauri Markkanen, just with the move?
Seed.
I
I think the Knicks fall back. The Knicks aren't going to be as good as they were this year. I think Atlanta's still good. I think Boston will be better. You know who's at the top? Brooklyn,
Boston hasn't done
Milwaukee.
anything yet.
They're talking about
I
getting
can't
Isaiah
say that.
Thomas.
We got to see what Boston do. Boston hasn't made any
Still
major
think
moves.
Boston. They signed Josh Richardson.
Or they traded
Yeah,
for
they
Moses
traded
Brown.
for Josh Richardson.
That's a good pickup. So that means Evan Fournier, they probably not going to bring him
Evan
back.
Fournier signed to the Knicks.
He just signed to him? Okay, he's gone.
So it's like-
Bro, the way he's playing in the Olympics, somebody was gonna sign his ass.
He's good. It's just you gotta be in a good system too, man. You gotta make sure you go to a system that's gonna fit your skill set.
And get some more
A
French
coach that-
players.
Yeah.
like I
They
said,
will
maybe
ball.
6th seed.
Let's go
Chicago.
through a few. Let's go through a few. I agree about 5, 6 seed, but as you saw with the Hawks, man, you just got to be in contention, man, especially in the Eastern Conference, man.
They might
I
just
think
be
the Hawks
about.
is deeper.
But it's
than
actually
8 or
is
9.
the-
I mean,
the
Hawks
Nets
are
will be
deeper
back.
than,
I see them about
Chicago.
8 or 9.
Yeah, they
I'm
deep.
looking at the standings from this past season.
Let me see.
I don't see them going up to 7 or 6 from here. Passing. Oh shit.
So the Wizards
All
falling
these guys.
down.
Wizards, Pacers, Hornets.
Pacers might be a little better. That's
I don't
you
know
right,
what the
man.
Pacers are going to be.
I'm a hold judgment on the Bulls. I don't want to. I don't want to
I
put
see
my
them
foot
at
in my
like
mouth.
8 or 9.
You might be
max.
right. I'm a hold out.
Yeah.
Or in the play-in. They're for sure making the play-in.
Their
tournament.
best spot is 5 or 6.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. Let's look at some. I got
some
the free
talent
agency
up there.
tracker here. I'm gonna run through some moves.
right.
Y'all tell me when to stop. That's what I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna start naming off shit, and you say stop if y'all want to talk about it. Chris Paul, hold on. Trae Young, obviously 5 years, super max,
Big bag.
ranging from 170 to 200 mil.
Shout out to Shaq.
Jimmy Butler signed a max extension, 4 years, 184 million,
I like what Miami
50 mil in the last year.
As he should.
Chris Paul, 4 years, 120.
At the age of 40, he will have earned $446 million through all his NBA contracts.
That's beautiful.
I think he negotiated all that for himself.
Probably so.
Shout out
bet
to
you.
him.
Yo,
He's
he
the president.
I would say a arguing ass nigga. You feel me? He
That
showed
was
up to court
that
for
was good
himself.
move for him to come up out of that player option. Go get him another last long-term deal. He left he probably forfeited about 12 million.
It's not a lot.
What signing of
Because he would have made
37.
44 this year, and I think it's like was that 120, so that's 30 mil a year. So he forfeited 12 mil this year, but then grabbed him another 90 mil.
And State Farm going to just keep
that,
buying
take
him
that.
Argyle.
I'll take
so
that.
he
take
good.
that, take that.
That's good business, Chris
Hey,
Paul.
He gonna make that up in a State Farm commercial with a stupid
It's
Argyle
facts.
And
sweater
so
on.
many Team Jordans.
He just
bro.
made 90 mil today. It's
So
okay.
many teams.
so many Team
You
Jordans.
celebrate today.
Yeah. No, we had, yeah.
None of yous.
So many nylon jumpsuits, bro. Jogging suits.
90 mil. Yeah. Argyle sweaters and fucking Team J's.
And
fake mustaches.
HBCU t-shirts and sweaters.
Shout out to Chris Paul. We gonna
who else
talk
we
about him and some shit he got going on with HBCUs in a minute. Jared Allen, 5 years, 100 mil, like we already spoke of. Duncan Robinson, 5 years, 90 mil. Lonzo, 4 years, 85. Kyle Lowry, 3 years, 90 mil. Lonzo to the Bulls. Kyle Lowry, Miami, 3 years, 90 mil. Tim Hardaway Jr. stays with Dallas, 4 years, 74 mil. Mike Conley stays with the Jazz, 3 years, 72. Gary Trent stayed with Toronto, 3 years, 54. Shout out to Gary Trent, man. I think he was in the G League, right?
No.
Undrafted, something like
He was
that.
a second round draft.
Second round.
He was out of Duke. And he just balled out in the bubble. I remember when we played them.
He was just playing
He was
aggravating
hooping.
defense.
He
But shout out to him for
scared.
going late, either second round, undrafted, whatever his story was. He was not a touted guy. Get your bag.
If he
You
made it
know,
happen.
him and his dad got traded on the
Same day
day.
to the same team.
You mean in
Like his dad.
same
used-
day in history, but
Yeah.
different years. Okay.
Like 30 years ago, Gary
years
Trent's
ago.
father was traded to the Toronto
You feel me?
Raptors.
And
Today-
LeBron was there both times.
for sure, for
Putting both-
real though.
Yeah, he literally. I seen
For
the
real,
pictures
though.
of him against
Yeah.
both of them.
That's funny.
Doug McDermott, San Antonio.
I'm
San
low-key sad
Antonio.
about that.
You sad about it?
This
I
nigga
wanted
thought-
Doug McDermott.
No, for what?
Oh,
He had a really good year.
He did, but
And so
there's
imagine
40
him.
million reasons why.
Well, we didn't have that. We didn't have
Doug
that. So shout out to
McDermott
him
has
for
got
collecting them
42
checks.
M's, bro.
If
No.
I wanted
You
him to
would have
accept
paid him that and been comfortable with that?
You see, that's
I
why
wanted
he's
him to
like,
take
no.
that mid-level exception.
I'm waiting on Danny Green to sign back up. I know y'all ain't trying to hear that.
I wouldn't hate that.
Okay.
A shooter's a shooter. That's what we need. He's comparable. He's done it before.
And he
As
plays
long
winning
as
basketball.
He's not Danny
Let the
Red.
record show what happened to
Danny
the Sixers
Green?
when,
Not Danny
when
Green.
Danny
my
Green
deep side
left.
wasn't so much about Danny Green. It's something that me and James have been talking about, that the Lakers are a retirement home right now. Yes. Not a lot of youth.
We got THT. Well, hopefully we got THT. I think we're gonna.
Like the young
got
I
it.
think we're gonna. I mean, I think we're gonna re-sign him. I mean, we just let Caruso walk. We better get THT.
We're going to.
Somebody.
Yeah, but I think THT can be a much better version of Caruso
Y'all saw that, man.
this year.
For the shooters, they
Nah,
gonna
Caruso's
sign back.
once in a generational talent, man.
The GOAT.
Once
Shout
in a
out
generation.
Caruso, man.
I'm going back down the list then. 'Cause, hey, first and foremost, I don't know what the Spurs got going on as a whole
They
this
signed,
offseason.
Zach Collins.
They got your
and
boy from Bama, whatever his name is.
Primo.
They reached and got him.
I don't like his.
What?
I just
Roll Tide.
they got a great development program, but
Do they?
I don't like Spurs. They develop players, man.
Kelly
Hey,
Oubre said he
said
wants
who?
to play for the Spurs. He said he feel like he'll be the best. In
Oubre
that
said
system. Yeah, Oubre.
I like Oubre.
I like Oubre. He don't be caring. I like somebody that's just like, I ain't scared of the moment.
Okay.
I'll punch anybody in the face.
Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook too. Kelly Oubre's from that type of vein. As
Yeah,
far as
yeah.
personality on the court.
All right.
I
We need
that.
somebody on our team that's gonna punch somebody.
We got
We gotta
Westbrook.
replace
We gonna have
Caruso.
a Morris twin.
Yeah, we got to bring
got
Keith.
Dwight.
Shooter. We gotta replace Shooter because he gone.
That's why I'm finna get. I'm finna get to that. I'm finna get to that.
We need a boxer.
Kelly
on the team.
Olynyk to the Pistons, 3 years, 37. TJ McConnell stays
It's
with
a
the
sneaky
Pacers.
tip, sonny.
Huh?
Kelly Olynyk, he's kind of good.
Yeah, he been hooping. He always been solid. He gonna give you good floor spacing, good decision making, man. He's a typical Gonzaga player, man.
Y'all remember did he break Kevin Love armor? Oh, he ripped it out of socket.
Yeah, he Bron
I
first
remember
year.
I was watching that shit. He
First,
grabbed bro
Bron
and was
first
like,
year. He's like, come here, bro.
snatch bro shit out the socket.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin Love.
My
get big.
Nerlens Noel, I think he going to the Knicks because he was with the Knicks last year. He's
resigned.
staying
He
with them.
resigned. He stayed with the Knicks.
That's right.
He played good for them.
Will
last
Barton
year.
staying with the Nuggets, 2 years, 32.
He ain't had no
Alec Burks staying with the Knicks, 3 years, 30. Zach Collins to the Spurs, maybe Greg. People been on his scrotum sack since he came out of Gonzaga. I don't know why, but maybe
been hurt, man.
if Greg Popovich can't get the best out of a big man, he's probably not in worth a damn.
It's not even that. It's the same thing we was talking about off the air about Chris Carson, man.
Injury?
What's that?
He's
No,
always
injury.
hurt.
No, don't you fucking compare.
Don't
Chris
you put them
Carson.
two in the same boat, guy?
Chris Carson produces.
feel
Zach
me?
Collins ain't never.
He's a
produced.
bucket.
All right.
God damn it. Top 10 running back fantasy.
He gonna win you some
talking
ball
about?
games on Sunday.
Give him a
Like, we
sound.
talking
Give him some
different
type of
sports.
sound, bro.
Give him the gunshots.
It's different sports. It's a different sport.
Shut up, Twan.
So it ain't apples to apples, but
Well, you
they're
shouldn't have
both
said it.
Injury prone.
Put them
players.
fucking blueberries in my apple tray. Cameron Payne stays with the Suns. 3
Made himself some
years,
money, man. Shout out to Cameron
19
Payne.
mil.
Get your
They
bag.
got him a little money. Stayed somewhere. I think that's key in free agency. I think a lot of people go chase the bag. I mean, it's guaranteed money. Do your thing. But a lot of the times, I think being in a situation where you want it, you respect it, and people gonna fuck with you is a little. I'm sure Cameron Payne probably could have went and got him 3 years, 25 somewhere else. But he's somewhere he's comfortable. He can take a little pay cut.
Hey man, they love him out there.
He like Phoenix, man.
Boy
The
was
weather,
in
man.
China 2 years ago, man.
He's
taking
humble.
Whatever Phoenix was finna give him.
and
Hell yeah.
they just went to the finals. Yeah, run it back. Man.
J.
Chris
Michael
Paul,
Green staying with the Nuggets. Korkmaz staying with the Sixers. Boo, 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 boo. Torrey Craig to the Pacers. Jeff Green to the Nuggets.
We down here with the bums now.
Bobby Portis. Now I got a problem with
Bobby.
He signed back in
Nice
Milwaukee,
buckets.
$9 million, right?
See,
Bobby Portis.
That's he signed for a mid-level exception. That's
Okay, now,
5.
Bobby.
He signed for their mid-level, which was $5.6 million.
Not even a full 10.
Bobby Portis. I think I've heard
Sign
reports
somebody for that same
that
amount.
yeah, definitely.
That's our biggest deal.
That
we
he
got.
signed. I think we got like a $7 million.
Got the
It's
5,
5.
6.
We got the 5 joint. But Bobby Portis had offers of $15 million other places. I think this was an opportunity for him to take the
Stay at
bag.
home.
You got a championship, Bobby. Go get your bag.
You're supposed to go.
You get a
Unless they're
title.
in a back-to-back, or this is the third year of a three.
He loves Milwaukee.
there
You
was
could
a
tell the way he
back-to-back.
was playing,
You
man.
see how he was.
They would.
This the
Man,
first place I probably ever showed him love.
They would have had to cut Brent Forbes or something. Show me you want me for. You feel me? Clear up some
Probably
space.
Walking away too.
I ain't seen no noise on him. I think did he get traded?
He probably not a day one guy. He not a day one free agent.
Just wait.
Mike Muscala, Oklahoma City.
You feel me?
Alex Lynn, King.
Oh, sign and trade. Woj
Is it Schroeder?
Devontae Graham.
Oh.
4 years, $47 million.
To the Knicks.
Pelicans.
Oh, damn, that kills my shooter idea.
And I kind of like it.
Who they send there though?
Who cares? It wasn't nobody.
What is Saturansky?
Ty Sullivan and Austin Brown, whoever that is.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, those are his agents.
Oh
You
man,
feel me? It's the same niggas we.
No, he just said Devontae
two
Graham.
bums.
we'll see.
But that's cool though, cause
Damn,
he gonna shoot the ball.
floor spacer.
He's a floor spacer. They giving the
Who
ball
gonna
to
fucking run the offense out there?
Zion.
Zion's not a point guard or a point forward or
Zion
power
walking the room.
forward.
The ball is gonna be in Zion.
That's fine, bro. You gotta have somebody out there that's gonna help the other motherfuckers on the team score buckets.
Devontae Graham.
Yeah, you're right, but
He's a combo guard.
so like you're right.
Josh Hart.
David Griffin ain't good like that. He's made nothing but bad decisions since he's got there. Yeah, he got the Anthony Davis trade and got all those assets. Anthony Davis wanted to come. There was one way we could do that. Since that trade, name one good thing that man's done.
That's a fact.
Because he had to ship out Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams.
He should have never signed
because
Steven
he fucked
Adams.
up the year before.
Yeah, well, he could have. The
traded for
trade
him
was
and then
fine.
extended it.
Yeah, you don't extend him. That was the problem.
Hey,
He
man,
extended him.
No heavy foot big men on my team. I'm going to stand by that.
Bro, I want to
Not
be a
that good,
GM,
man.
bro. I'll be a fire ass GM.
I believe in you, J-Dub.
I think the Lakers can still get Buddy Hield. I was hoping that we can get Schroeder. Schroeder is still because see, Schroeder got to be the dumbest motherfucker on earth, or feel like it at least. Him and PJ Tucker probably got the biggest boo boo faces of all time.
PJ
right
Tucker
Oh,
or
you
the
said
other
PJ.
one?
PJ
No,
Washington.
The other one.
PJ Washington. My fault.
What Schroeder
What
do?
PJ Tucker do?
Schroeder turned down
He
4
turned down
years,
some bread.
$84 million.
From who?
Us
Us.
early in the season. We offered him that.
Get your ass out of here, Schroeder. I can't wait
And
till
he
you
turned
gone.
us down.
He won 4 year 120.
Somebody,
He wanted-
but not over here,
The
baby.
problem is
It's not out there.
it's not there.
Go back to Germany, boy.
No, he gonna.
No. We have his bird right. So now that we got Westbrook, see now this is the greatest part about having Westbrook.
Power move.
Now where he had the leverage on us at the beginning of the offseason, like, yeah, you're going to have to pay me or find like a replacement that you can't afford. Now we have his bird rights. We're the only team that can actually pay him what he wants, but he has to find a team that's going to be willing to accept him.
Like a reverse.
It's a sign and
restricted free
trade.
agent.
It's not that many teams that had money, but this was a big point guard year. Like it was nothing really but free agent point guards.
So
And the spots were the Knicks, Miami, and maybe New Orleans.
yeah, and they just
And 2 of the 3 have been taken care of. And
For
low-key, Knicks too, because they signed Fournier. They've been signing everybody. They signed Derrick Rose back.
yeah.
It's been a lot of people getting money. So, I mean,
But they don't-
destinations
I mean,
is kind of drying
I
up.
think they can use Dennis Schroeder still in New York because Derrick Rose just I'm not convinced that he could be your only point guard.
Yeah.
But you think that just pushes Schroeder to the top of the mix? Because, like I said, this is a free agent point guard market. You still got Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie, I think he's going to Washington.
Yeah, I feel like I just saw his name.
Yeah, he's
That's
been talking.
another
They've been
spot
talking about
that you
Washington.
lose then. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Um,
lot of free agent point guards, and I think Dennis Schroeder is going to take the L, man. He
I
gonna
think
have
the
to
buddy. I
come back
think
to
it's
us
still an opening for him to get
and
moved,
shipped off, my
just
boy.
because of the Buddy Hield situation. Because who did the Kings just
No,
draft?
he's gonna find a spot, and it's not gonna be with us.
Yeah.
But we're gonna benefit from it. We're
right?
gonna get a signing
I
trade
think
out.
we can still get Buddy Hield off
That's
of
the
it.
key.
The Kings signed Mo Harkless. And
No, but they drafted. Who did they draft?
They drafted bro from Baylor.
Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, so they small guarded out. So Buddy Hield.
No, they drafted him.
and Wackley.
Because you have to be done with Buddy Hield if you go draft another small guard when you have De'Aaron Fox, Halliburton already, and then you had Buddy Hield on your
We're
roster.
gonna play 4 guards, and they're gonna let Rashawn Holmes walk too.
Yeah, I mean they have
It's
no
gonna be-
choice.
it's
They
gonna
trying to shop a lot of people. They trying to
be
shop.
one person they should be trying to keep.
And Tristan Thompson went to the Kings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trying
that
to
was
shop
a move
Bagley,
because they
too.
knew they was using.
he always hurt too.
No man's land.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what we were
that
saying
same-
on draft night. You feel me?
Nobody wants
Sacramento.
to go to Sacramento.
No man's land.
Sad
No.
face.
Yeah, I'm sure Kyle Kuzma rather be in Washington D.C.
Yeah,
than Sac.
He's like, Genie, thank you.
Still-
You could have
still
sent me
can
the
wear all
sack
his
for
freaky
Buddy.
clothes.
Hey, bro, exit message would have been like, "Fuck the Lakers, dog."
You feel me?
Instead of like, "Thank you for the organization, I love you guys." He was like, "Man, fuck y'all."
He had a
He's in
DC
Northern
Vogue and
Cal.
shit.
He's in Northern California, but nowhere dope. You feel me?
He
Sacramento.
just in
Sacramento.
at a cow
Yeah.
farm and shit.
You feel me? He in Gilroy getting all type of garlic. You feel me?
At least you go to DC,
He in
man. Yeah,
DC Voguing.
Yeah, he eating
Hanging
mama.
out with Wale now.
yeah,
He
yeah,
have a good
yeah.
time. He at
and
stadium. Shout out to Kuzma, man. Champ.
I
Champ.
think they had a
Bye,
going away
nigga.
party. Y'all saw it
Yeah,
on
I
Twitter.
was there. I hosted that shit.
Oh, the going away party?
Yeah, for Kuzma.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
And it
definitely.
closed. It was open. It started at 9 and ended at 9:01. All right, get your ass on, brother.
And I was his Uber driver to the airport.
I drove that nigga. No Uber required.
Got a ring out of it, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Kuzma, man.
Thank you for the memories and the minutes. Chaz,
He
go
gonna
on
be
now.
all
I'm
right in
alive.
Washington, though.
Okay, yeah, I see Fournier to the Knicks now.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, okay, I'm seeing the Derrick Rose talk.
But what is you think that
Westbrook is a
I was about
Laker.
to say, you think Westbrook, AD, and LeBron has got enough to take
Yes.
the crown from the Bucks or the Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah,
Those are
I
the
need some more
the
shooters.
comp.
I want to see how Rob continues to fill out this roster. I'm not mad at what we got so far.
if we get Buddy Hield, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's damn near a wrap already. But
we need a 13 to make that happen.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to
So
find.
let's think of Buddy Hield.
Dennis Schroeder has to play in the NBA right next season. It like has to happen, right?
Oh,
yeah.
he's
So
or he's for us or for somebody. goddamn.
Like,
he's
he's
an
gotta
NBA
play.
player.
You mean like versus Euro?
I can't. He can't play for us, Kenny.
No.
Not for the bag, not for the
no.
money he wants.
Yeah, he's going
That's not gonna happen.
No,
It's not gonna happen.
sign and trade.
somewhere. He
We
has to
don't,
play.
we don't get 2 players.
That's what I'm saying. I have to. I'm gonna have to sit down and think
We're gonna
about
sign
this.
and trade him.
I got to get him somewhere. Sacramento, bro, they need him.
They do not need
They
him.
do not need him at all.
Sacramento just needs to. You know who needs
They
to?
need to move to Seattle too.
You took the words out of my mouth, bro. I was gonna say
them and the Clippers need to hold hands together.
Nah.
and just
The
share
Clippers
arena
did
in
low-key
Seattle.
stay.
we gave up on moving the Clippers out. They got a
Clippers
big
here,
out
bro.
stadium. Unfortunately,
We didn't give up. They just got a rich
Sacramento.
owner.
That's that's enough. Money talks louder than anything.
Nah, but Sacramento.
Money talk.
As far as
Get Sac
shipping
up to
somebody
Seattle?
to Seattle,
I agree with you.
Sacramento is not number 1 on that list.
Did y'all hear about the Buffalo Bills? They talking about going to Austin, Texas, man.
Really?
They talking about going to Austin, Texas if they don't get a deal.
I don't
Yeah.
really be believing in moving franchises from city to city. I say that on the heels of this last conversation, but you
Why
feel
don't
me?
you?
Like I don't know, because it's just like I wouldn't want my team to be taken, even if it was like if I was an Atlanta Braves fan and they're like the Braves are moving to St. Louis, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. I would be like, damn.
But if
What
you're-
about my team?
If you're the Braves owner, and
I ain't a Braves owner. I'm a fan of the
I
team.
understand giving you the different perspective. So if
can-
you're the Braves owner and
Check
Atlanta's,
his ass.
you know what I'm saying?
No, I just didn't want to argue with this nigga.
Atlanta's giving you a dirty Turner Field. They don't want to update it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to
They built-
invest in the team. And Seattle's like, fam, I got this money for you. Come through.
All right.
You're gonna leave.
I mean, yeah,
And it's
yeah.
unfortunate for the fans.
That's what I'm talking about.
The city's got to do
none of
better
these-
because they know what these
That's
teams
who it
do
be.
for their city.
We're not billionaires or owners. We'll never relate to that. Like I can rationalize with that, but I can never relate to that. If my team got took, I don't give a fuck about a billionaire's money
billionaire- oh.
or a stadium. I'm at the house watching the game.
Well, that's why you
know
gotta
what I'm
blame-
saying.
you gotta-
I'm
They got
right
a new
here.
team name and everything.
You got to blame your mayor and shit.
that's
They
what-
the-
It's just like an
It's on the
empty
city, though.
stadium. I used to go in there. And
It
just
is
knock
your fault.
down.
You go to the goddamn polls every year, man, and vote these stupid motherfuckers who.
No, nigga.
If the Falcons get up out of here or something, The mayor is gonna be one of the first motherfuckers that's gonna get cussed.
I'm not saying there aren't reasons for teams to move. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious reasons, but it's like as a fan, I would be hurt. I wouldn't like. I want the Clippers to leave because fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's hard for me to be like,
Hold on, we gotta run that back. You want the Clippers to leave because what?
because fuck them. Because of this shirt
We
and this
gotta run
hat.
that back.
You know what it is?
Live replay.
You
know
feel me?
what I'm
Fuck the
saying?
difference.
It is on site.
Feel me, Lakers, nigga.
Yeah, you
Get
right,
outta
Feel
here.
me?
man.
Let me see a Clipper fan in real life. I don't think I ever met one. Only on the internet.
JaVale
And they
went to-
real loud.
Olympian JaVale went to the Suns.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout
They
out
needed
JaVale
some
McGee,
size,
man. What
man.
were you saying? I called JaVale McGee.
He's a championship piece now.
No, I called him the Forrest Gump of the
Yeah.
NBA.
And I
But
was
it's all he right now since Golden State, bro. Only championship teams.
that's
my boy.
champions.
that's
Yeah.
low key a good call, bro.
You a contender.
Trophies. He
'Cause-
started off as Shaq and the Fool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
You know
now he
Forrest
like the
Gump?
missing piece.
Yeah,
He's
Forrest
a
Gump
ping
had the
pong
metal
champion.
legs.
He didn't. You feel me? An All-American football
You know what
player.
I'm saying? A war hero.
An Olympian. War
McGee.
hero. He didn't met the president.
He's had the
JaVale
greatest
McGee
NBA
is
career
Forrest
ever,
Gump.
man.
He is that
He's
dude.
had the greatest role player career ever.
Yeah, perfect.
Him? Oh no. He's second to Robert Ory.
Who?
Oh, that's
As
a
far as
hell of a
greatest
jump.
role
That's a hell
player
of a jump.
careers.
Who like Robert Orr?
I said he's like second to Robert Ory.
As best role player, like
Role player
you mean like
careers.
off the bench
Oh,
or just
I
like
said role player careers, not as far as talent level. But name
What?
somebody else.
Bro, what
Fisher.
are you talking about, man?
No.
Fisher got 5 rings.
Andre Iguodala is more like
Andre
Robert
Iguodala's
Ory's
got
the
all
championship.
stars.
Yeah, you do. Never mind.
Fisher has no All-Stars.
That.
I'd go McGee over Fisher.
I wouldn't. Fisher got .04. He cashed that bitch after him dunking hit that shot. Cash me. McGee don't got nothing like. I mean, he has big moments, but he don't got that. I'm gonna put the ball in your hand and tip it. And even one of those, DeAndre Ayton got the inbound, boom for the game. McGee don't got that.
Ain't got
I
that.
wouldn't trust McGee for a go ahead dunk at the game. I'd pass it to Fisher or Kobe or
I mean, well, now you're just talking about the difference between guards. And
no.
centers.
I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't pass it him in that.
we're not drawing up a
DeAndre
play.
Ayton situation. How they were like, we gonna need to put in.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily his skill set. But it's like,
Is there an end of the game, a last game?
defensive play? JaVale McGee might throw some shit. He might give a nice hustle.
Then
play
you
as a
can't
big
be
man.
number 2 on that list if you can't put a bucket in as the best role next to Ori, who is Big Shot Bob.
Warriors, big shot Rob. But
And
like,
you're gonna say a nigga who can't shoot is 2?
I mean, 2 is a stretch. I'll give you that, but
Big
I'm not
block
putting Fisher
Bill.
over him.
You feel me? Big. How many blocks did he average?
No,
2.
he's still Shaq. 2.
He's, you know what I mean?
He ain't even got a
he's-
game-winning
he's
block.
a good role player.
He not
He's
even in the
Forrest-
game.
All right,
You
all
just
right,
said,
back.
you just
Second
said he
is
was
the
Forrest
best.
Gump.
JaVale
Forrest Gump is like
McGee's
the
not even
greatest
in the
person
game
ever,
when the
bro.
game is on the line.
Nah, that's
feel me?
like I
They
said.
drew
I
up
let
the
the
play.
play. I
Fucking
was like,
mouth.
don't cut it off.
Shut your
You
fucking
feel me?
mouth.
No, niggas, just stop saying
Yeah, I
wild
don't know
shit
about
and
that.
standing on it. Be like, I was wrong, like me.
He's terrified to apologize.
I know, bro.
He's right.
We
He's
driving this bitch off the
I'll say
cliff.
I was
goddammit.
wrong to
I'm
say
gonna
second.
kill a fucking.
You feel me? Bro, there's no road. We don't know where we're going. We don't need
Nah,
roads.
that's Cam. Don't put that on me.
He averaged
That's
1.5 blocks
Cam.
That's both
Cam
for his
is
career.
running the-
1.5.
1.5. He's number 2.
Hey, let's talk about Chris Paul though before I forget, man.
Oh man,
Shout out to Chris Paul, man, putting HBCUs on the map, man.
you already know TU.
Chris Paul has teamed up with the Basketball Hall of Fame to bring us the HBCU.
The basketball tournament?
Huh?
Yeah,
It's a
like-
turn.
It's the HBCU Tip Off, huh? It's
a
like a
basketball
basketball
tournament,
tournament.
right?
You know, like when like Michigan State be doing them tournaments, like Michigan State, USC, Hawaii, and like
No, it's in Hawaii.
Chaminade or what is Chaminade in. It's gonna be like a tournament like that, but it's gonna be in Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's gonna feature 4 D2 HBCU teams. We got Morehouse, Womp, Virginia Union, West Virginia State, and Winston-Salem. Winston-Salem. Why the fuck? Winston-Salem University.
This nigga's Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Winston-Salem. I'm fucking up. We're just gonna say Winston-Salem State. There we go.
Bro, Stephen A. Smith would be so disappointed.
Fuck Stephen
That's
A.
that
Smith.
nigga alma mater.
Yeah,
I only know that
I know.
because he shout out Matt.
I played point guard.
No, he did
at
not say that.
Winston-Salem State.
He showed that one picture of him looking like a mouse in a tank top. You feel me?
His career ended, man. He
It was
kept
grand
getting
opening, grand
arthritis in his
closing. I
knees,
ain't mad
man.
at bro.
Straight up.
He had like knee surgery. His career.
Bro
ended
got
real
a
quick.
jersey and a picture You feel me? In a degree.
Yeah.
That's real.
But it's going to be like a 14 tournament
I fuck
in
with it.
Virginia. I mean, not in Virginia, in Connecticut.
Yeah.
This year is going to be November 22nd and 23rd at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Cassville, Connecticut. Where the fuck that is, but Connecticut.
Dude, they got
It's
in
not
the
a big state.
Is
It'll
there?
be
I
far.
was about to say
Yeah.
it's 30 minutes from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm about to say you take a couple exits, you'll finally find that motherfucker.
You know what I mean?
30 minutes from everywhere.
Grand opening, grand closing. I'm telling you.
Hey man, I
One
hope they
take a gas,
continue
just
that
circle the state.
tournament and add to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Four teams is
Or
cool.
or we because
That's
you
good.
know
That's good to
it's
start,
like they
you know what I'm
got
saying?
different type of tournaments, bro. You know they always do shit like this with basketball, the Big Ten, what you call challenge. Well, that's not less of a tournament, but they have more than one tournament at the beginning of the year. They got one in Hawaii.
And I'm just talking
Should they-
about strictly HBC.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think you could do multiple things like
Who
this.
else
mean
will
like-
do it?
You mean like other versions of this, or
No, I just
instead
want
of
this
4
one to
have
be
8 teams
expanded.
and
Yeah.
then 12 teams? Yeah, that's
I
what I
just
think
want them
too.
to expand from 4 eventually.
Oh yeah, like a
Add,
NCAA
like you have more
tournament
house,
style.
like,
Get
Yeah,
Tuskegee in
Fuck
there.
that. Let's just do 64. We go NCAA tournament style at
Black
the
as
end of
hell.
the year,
You feel me? That shit will be bankrupt in a year.
right?
They ain't got enough talent for that shit. Nobody
You
would
crazy.
buy
Not
it.
so much the
I'm
talent.
just saying.
It
I
ain't
mean,
the
not
talent.
but you know what I'm saying? It's just like they only picked 4 teams, and I'm sure they got the budget for 4 HBCU teams that people aren't familiar with, aren't dying to tune into. To
Yeah.
get 64 teams like
That's
that,
gonna be a-
niggas would be like,
That's a ton of. That's a commitment.
start with 8.
That's a
This-
paper.
Four,
this-
8,
yeah.
not many sales.
You know what I'm saying?
8.
Not many sales.
Yeah, we'll just go to 8 next
Get
year.
8 next
Tops.
year, and then the next year
Yeah.
get 12, next year get
Start
16.
small. It's a
I went
process.
to 64.
Next
Shout
year,
out
you know,
to CP3
I
though.
fuck with it. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
He's continuously show his commitment
he does.
to HBCUs. So I won't say a bad thing about the contract he signed because first off, get paid, young nigga get paid,
That's a
and
bad
secondly,
contract.
he's gonna be 40 when it's over. You do the math.
Well,
What do we care?
How about you do the math? When's the last time Phoenix Suns has even
That's
smelled
fine.
an NBA Finals?
You're
Give him-
saying it's bad for the
I would
Phoenix
have
Suns
gave him a 2-year deal
or for him.
for him. I would have told him.
walked.
I would have told bro to
Bye-bye.
opt in. Opt in, bro.
He would have walked. You'd
Why
have been
would
looking
he-
like an asshole?
That's fine. We're not getting back.
But you might fall back even more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that though.
You might
The
reverse.
CP3 effect is real now.
Yeah, and
You don't want your
know,
fans to be like, "Fuck are y'all doing?"
and
You know
the
what I'm
players
saying?
in
They
the
just got
league.
had
Like y'all not gonna
hype
do
for y'all.
good by CP3. They got
Right.
y'all to the finals.
You always
I'm
just talking
never
about-
going to Phoenix.
Y'all was just
Facts.
roasting Colangelo, right? You feel me?
Facts,
Do
facts,
right by
facts,
your
facts.
players.
Phoenix owner is one of those owners that
And he trying
is-
to do better,
He's
right?
trying to do better.
Cam don't want him
Phoenix's
to do
owner?
better.
Oh, well, that's James Jones all over there handling business.
Yeah,
I don't even want to give.
It's a new
I don't
day.
even want. Nah, that's James Jones.
He
bro.
doing his thing.
No, it's James.
When
Jones.
shit go
Shout out
well,
to
it's
James
James.
Jones.
We gonna reverse the trend. When shit go well, it's James Jones. When
Hey, hit
shit
him with
go
some
bad, it's that
applause.
motherfucker that owned the fucking
I
team.
can't think
Okay,
his name right now.
I don't know it either, but fuck that
But he
dude.
be cheap.
Fuck
cheap.
that dude. Fantasy football. I was gonna talk about PJ Washington, but since Twan is so against giving me my apology, I'll just move.
Hey, I
past
was
it.
wrong,
Shit.
bro. You feel me? I said bro was a hater. He wasn't wrong. I didn't have all the data.
I didn't have all the data.
All the context.
You got all the data now. You just be quiet. If you're not apologizing, we not allowed.
I'm not
Well,
apologizing.
then move on.
Yeah, you move
You
on.
feel me? Just move on, bro. You feel me?
PJ,
Washington or Tucker?
I'ma
Which
keep-
one?
Tune in for
Washington.
the Patreon for that conversation.
PJ Washington. I don't feel sorry for you, but damn, that sucked, my boy.
L. Let's just
Moving on.
Hey,
18
when you-
years.
Just put
18
an L
years.
right
And after
Here.
what's the other one?
on my shit.
I don't know the rest of it.
Don't know.
I just know 18 years.
Shut up, man. That should be catching me off guard sometimes, bro.
Mike,
You
get
can
this
get on
bitch out.
site now. Hold on now. We can get the bumping on set, man. I know you said you want to
You
fight
should listen to
anytime.
your mama. You
It's-
know your mama ain't like her.
It's fantasy football time.
Mm-hmm.
It's that time of year. It's training camp time. So this is
Rise
the time
up,
you do
baby.
your scouting
Hey, Mike.
for fantasy football. GMs,
Rise
man.
up.
Rise up.
This ain't got shit
I'm
to
not
do
gonna lie to
with
y'all.
the
I got
Falcons.
I got
Oh,
a
what were you
personal.
saying?
I got a
What were you
personal
saying,
league. I got a personal league. First, I'm gonna say rise up, but I do have a personal league. We had a commissioner. I'm the commissioner, Commissioner Reddick, and
Commissioner Reddick.
yeah, we had a
He's the
meeting.
worst commissioner
I'm really not.
ever.
You in his league?
No, I was in his league like a year ago. He did some weird shit, and I was like, I'm out. I won't come back.
This
Like,
nigga
he was-
walked.
He thought it was some floodgate stuff.
Well, what
going
it
on.
was he like
none of that.
he invited like his homeboy. It'd be like me like inviting like Amber to like the fucking league.
No.
And then she just traded me like
Oh, I just like that.
I can see that because Mike definitely did that in the basketball league we was in with Luke. He was definitely just giving players away.
Hey, me and Twan
Hey,
did that in
man.
the fantasy basketball league one time.
They hated.
I mean, we was
I
cheating.
did it too. Who won that league? I did it.
That was cheating.
I mean, I was. I don't know what he was doing. I was like, I'll give you all my best players, bro. I don't care.
They were hating.
We were trying to do something kind
I
of
was
even, like a
hooping.
60-40, like
That was the first time I did
Points.
the categories for fantasy basketball. It was categories. It was caps on the amount of players you can put in per week. they was
waivers. You mean?
No, like, because you set your for basketball.
They got, like,
it's games all
transactions.
week,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
You got to
I
move
got
people in and out.
you can only play 30 players in a week. It's kind of how it's set.
That shit, I don't even want to talk about.
Yeah, fuck all that
fantasy
shit.
basketball. That shit too
Y'all ass, y'all
complicated,
ass.
dog.
Fuck that bullshit.
Listen,
A game a night, 30 games.
I got a
man.
question for y'all to get y'all in the spirit. I don't want to get too deep into fantasy football this week. It's the first fucking week of training camp. We don't even fucking know who's going
Hey,
to
just
be
know-
starting in some
Just know that
situation.
I'm
Training
ready.
camp
But
starts. Wednesday
we going to go through some of our favorite positions.
Put your bread up, nigga.
And I want
Let's
y'all
go.
to pick a guy that at this position that you would be like your number one choice to have on your team, no matter your draft order, no matter the other guys on your team. So we'll start with quarterback. Give me a quarterback, fantasy football wise, fantasy football only,
Josh Allen.
that you want on your team in 2021.
Sleeper
fantasy
or
football.
my ideal number one?
Let's do both. We'll do ideal number one, and then let's go sleepers.
Well, ideal is kind of simple. That's Pat Mahomes.
And it could be per your draft strategy as well. Because Pat Mahomes is going to require you to draft him in the first round. Are you a first-round quarterback?
I'm not
Two.
a first round.
You ain't gonna get, bro. Or second round.
Second.
Second.
Second is
I'll
the
definitely
worst.
be second, depending on how it falls. Depending on how it falls. If say I strike out running back, like all the running backs go quick.
the
and,
eighth pick.
and I'm like the, you know
Still
what I'm saying?
taking
I'm picked like 19 for my second pick.
Still taking it back.
Ooh, yeah, then
I
take
may
Mahomes.
go Mahomes. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
who your sleeper then?
My sleeper. You already know I'm gonna go. Matt Stafford, baby.
I knew it.
That's crazy.
Who you got, JP?
Somebody I pick up in round 15.
My number one.
Maybe not this year.
My number one right now, if I had to go forward, it would be Dak.
Yeah.
Because bro is gonna ball.
Seventh,
and his
eighth round,
projections are
probably.
gonna put him real low in the draft. But my sleeper that's gonna take me to the Super Bowl, just like he did last year.
No,
Herbert.
that's not a
Justin
sleeper
Herbert.
anymore.
But I mean,
He's not
He's
sleeping no
going
more.
before Dak Prescott.
yeah.
It was like, he not
But
sleeping no
I
more.
said it in my reverse order then.
He might be the third or fourth guy taking
That's
off the
my
board
guy.
this year. What you got, Mike?
I'm going Josh Allen number one, and then my sleeper.
Roll Tide.
Tua.
He's not even gonna play.
He might not.
Jalen
even-
Hurts.
Oh.
He set
I
y'all up.
Jalen Hurts.
Roll Tide.
MacBook Jones.
I say Mac Jones not even finna
Nah,
play.
Mac
I'm going
Jones.
Jalen Hurts.
The Tide guy. Well, he's actually Oklahoma. Welcome to the SEC. No, he's Oklahoma quarterback. Sorry.
He played for Alabama.
Sorry.
All right,
Oklahoma.
what you got? What's your two?
Per my draft strategy, I think the ideal quarterback for me this year, Joe Burrow.
Not the stream.
No, he said per his
Per
strategy.
per my strategy. I'm
Okay,
not
so
taking
you're talking about
quarterbacks
streaming.
early.
On like round 10.
Yeah. And a sleeper for me, Jameis Winston. I'm serious about this.
So you're not trying to draft a quarterback before like round 10,
No.
12, something like that.
No, I don't.
All right.
Let me tell you something about.
But I thought this
your
segment
Saints,
was.
man.
I thought this. Hold on.
I'll give you the-
I thought this segment was about to say who's like going to be the best.
All right,
performer.
I give you.
Because I picked Dak, he picked Mahomes. You think Joe Burrow's going
I
to?
pick Justin Herbert. I'll go Justin Herbert is like instead of Joe Burrow.
Okay.
I'll swap it. So I'll go Justin Herbert is like if I could get a motherfucking like fuck all the shit. Let me get him. And sleeper, I'll go Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Again
All
this
right,
year.
I like that.
Or Jameis. Give me either one of them. I just give y'all two choices there.
Jameis
I like
not even
that.
about to.
Shut up,
I mean,
man.
no. Let me tell you why. Mike, what's your receiver name?
Thomas.
He just had surgery on his.
Jameis Winston been throwing the ball. Funny thing to Traquan Smith all summer. He's been working with Traquan
Okay.
Smith, and Traquan
I
Smith
think that
is
matters.
the backup to Mike Thomas.
Because like the backups be having such a bigger rapport with the third and like fourth and even the second receiver. So it's like as long as he got a rapport with somebody.
So
And it's gonna be the guy who's playing in Michael Thomas's
this
place.
is my point. So
you
the
don't
fact
got
that Mike
superstar.
Thomas is hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna change the whole offense.
No, it's not.
They haven't
You
even
still got
announced.
Kamara.
They haven't even announced. I think Kamara's gonna suffer the worst because
You do know Mike Thomas didn't play practically half of last season, and
I
Kamara
don't
had
think anybody did. Well.
Kamara.
He didn't play well when your other Peyton started.
Kamara's
Kamara
gonna
was
do
like
what?
the number one or
He
number
gonna do
two.
well.
No, I'm talking about per game.
He
When the
was
other-
dominating
he was not
week in and
he
week
was-
out.
Can I answer you?
Fuck you.
He was not dominating when they had that white quarterback playing because the white quarterback runs.
well,
and he's not ducking. He's
I
not
think
doing the dump.
I feel
he's
like
taking off.
Didn't
That's gonna-
Kamara have like his 5 or 6 touchdown game with Taysom Hill as the quarterback?
I don't think so.
I believe so.
I didn't watch not
No.
a damn
I
Saints
don't
game.
think it's-
Breeze
I
was
don't-
back.
I think Breeze is back.
Breeze is back.
Breeze is
Breeze
the
is
one.
there.
Well, that's but I think because Taysom
And
Hill
Jameis
is not
throwing
a
it downfield.
what y'all stop saying that. That's what the offense in Tampa Bay and Bruce Arians was not going to fold for him and
Like-
play to his strengths like he did Tom Brady. So he just had him flinging the ball out there. He wasn't committed to like fuck this dude. He's out.
Look who
Sean Payton not gonna have him doing
fit
that.
well in that team. That's Ryan Fitzpatrick's like style of shit where it's just like I'm gonna bomb that bitch and he sat.
Jameis ain't do bad.
But yeah,
He was interception heavy because
that's all
he's gonna force it down
yeah.
the field.
You couldn't
But
see.
that's something that was even at Florida State.
That
He
wa-
gonna air.
Yeah, now he does. He is a gunslinger,
And I think that
But you
takes away
minimize
from
with the
Kamara.
offense you run that's how you minimize shit like that. Even watch how Bill Belichick will take a fucked up situation and build some type of respectable offense. Except last year was really tough.
The energy in New England is just like
Yeah, but you see, even like he's built the offense to try to be as successful as possible. That's what you got to do to Jameis Winston. Because you got Alvin Kamara creating those mismatches, he has amazing arm talent. He just got to improve his decision making, and the coaching staff is going to put him in position, get the ball out quick, get it to Kamara, get him in a rhythm, man.
I just hope he prepared to be the worst.
And
team
he's
in
going
your
to be
division.
protected, bro. We got one of the top right tackles and left tackles in the game.
I think he's
So
changed,
bad.
man. I saw him
at
today
Jameis
on
Winston's
Twitter the way
stats.
he's talking.
That's not like people. What is that?
this is Jameis Winston's stats.
Last year.
Hey man, just be
He
prepared.
didn't
for the
play like.
Saints.
I think he threw like one pass
Yeah, he
for
didn't
like
play.
a touchdown. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even
He
when.
didn't have no tubs, bro.
But
Hey,
listen,
man, just be
and I
prepared to be
think
the worst
Justin
team in
Herbert
your
is going to make
division.
an even
3
extra
total
step
yards
this year.
rushing.
Because I think the one thing that like they had an issue with last year was a little bit of quarterback protection, and they took Rashawn Slater. I think who was one of the
You
best
talking about the
Chargers.
Chargers?
Yeah, so I think Justin
JB
Herbert
in
will
the
have a
house.
little more time. And his
Shout out
arm
to-
is electric.
Who's your
Going to running back?
I was about to say your running back because I want to say my running back now. Nigga did
Yeah,
not.
that's what I'm saying. That's what we had. We spent a lot of time on quarterbacks, running backs.
Eckler.
Start-
Eckler.
We got to start this way.
your
with
sleeper or
this
your,
one, with this one.
This is my number one.
Number one.
You go.
Number one back, I'm going McCaffrey. Sleeper back, I'm going Najee Harris.
Oh, he took my sleeper. But I'm gonna go. Dalvin Cook is my number one, and my sleeper was gonna be Najee Harris. He gonna
Yeah.
get them touches.
Eckler
He
number
gonna be 3
one.
downs. Eckler is cold, though. I'll give you that.
That's the one that's gonna take
Running
your
back
team
is tough.
for sure.
Running
But a
back is
sleeper?
tough for me because I can't
go
give
ahead.
you a sleeper yet.
I'm looking for
because,
my sleeper.
I'll give you a sleeper.
I'm giving
The problem
sleeper
with I gotta see because there's gonna be some young guys win some jobs. Running back is a little
I
weird.
got one.
Who gonna-
Darrell Henderson.
Is gonna play 3.
Who?
Darrell Henderson in
Not
L.A.
gonna be that great.
I mean,
Cam Akers
he's gonna
just
be
hurt
the
Mike
himself.
Davis.
is someone you don't expect to be good.
All
That's
right,
gonna be
fuck
good.
that. So my number
That's
one
all.
guy I'm going with this year is gonna be. You ready for this?
No,
We've been
Saquon.
waiting.
Yes,
It's like Saquon.
Saquon Barkley. He's coming
He's
back.
gonna get the touches. I hope
The
he's healthy.
the box
I like
will
him.
not be packed this year.
Oh no, they got
they got better QB.
They got Galladay.
Sterling Shepard still.
They
Or do
still got. I'm sure he's still there. They got
Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram, bro from Florida. I can't think of Tony.
They got some solid
They
weapons.
got some weapons. I think the offensive line is a little improved.
They got a new coach. Same coach.
New coach,
Yeah.
I think.
Same coach.
Same coach. I'm thinking about the Jets.
That's a Jets that fired that
Yeah,
coach.
yeah.
What else they got?
Sleeper.
I'm about to look.
Sleeper.
Oh, sleeper. I don't know, man.
I got you. Mike Davis.
No. I don't know if he's a sleeper anymore, but I just think that DeAndre Swift again is going to have a fabulous year.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Hey, New York does have some receivers. They signed John Ross, Slayton, Shepard.
Slayton is nice. That's what I forgot about.
Kadarius Toney.
That's the man.
That's the person who
That's
I
the
was
guy.
looking for.
Who'd you say was your
It's
sleeper?
a little early for me. I had to hold out on that one because I like to look at training camp. Is a lot of battles get won.
Hey man,
What,
don't
for
draft
receiver?
any Colts players,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, I didn't even say my receiver.
Shit.
Oh, Calvin Ridley. That's the number one
Shit.
receiver.
I might
Short
take
thing.
Jonathan Taylor as man that Carson Wentz out. Jonathan Taylor run ball.
Taylor,
Man.
it's
They run the
Taylor.
ball.
Jonathan Taylor do the do.
They run the ball as committee.
Jonathan Taylor is my sleeper right now.
Nah,
Fuck
He's like
that.
top 5. He's like
Nah,
top
is
he
5.
top 5 right now?
He was top 5 in
Y'all
Bro,
gonna
fantasy.
be
he's
upset
a
with
monster.
that. Y'all gonna be upset with that.
It's
It's
not
not
no
even that he's
committee.
not good. I'm just talking about the way they play.
The weird, he gonna be
Naheem
weird
Hines
now.
is gonna get
Towards
touches.
the end of the year,
Marlon
it was
Mack is gonna
all
get
his.
touches,
They said, "Fuck them
and
other
Taylor.
guys." Here, Jonathan. Take
Everybody
the-
was hurt.
He don't look.
John,
James.
John.
I missed the team.
We're not gonna. No, we're not gonna listen to this non.
Jonathan.
Talking about
He knows shit
What
about
team
running
were y'all
backs.
talking about? I missed it.
Jonathan.
The Colts.
Jonathan Taylor. Towards the end of the year,
Jonathan.
you draft running backs.
That's a hard team because it's like
They
I
run
didn't
by
want
committee.
I didn't want him either, but he kept
He kept
like,
getting better, but look,
better and
getting
better and
Marlon
better.
Mack got hurt, and
Every-
Naheem Hines is basically a receiver, so he was the only. running back.
Everybody knew this was going to happen with Jonathan Taylor pre-draft.
like I traded him in a league, and the
He-
person I
he-
traded
he
for
was-
didn't do well, and he just kept going.
He wasn't a waiver wire pickup.
It was
Yeah,
like
he got
um,
drafted.
it was like when
He got
Marlon.
drafted.
It was like when Marlon Mack was the best receiver, and niggas kept telling me to not play Marlon Mack. Oh, you tripping? And he just kept doing like this slow and,
And that's
steady.
what I'm saying.
Like this is about the same.
Yeah.
But
He
they're
not
both gonna play. Is all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not good.
Yeah,
he's just
I
not
missed
gonna
the
get
beginning.
all of the touches.
That's fine. The one thing, and he doesn't know about drafting running backs and how to. It's okay. He don't like this right
yeah,
here.
one draft talking about running backs.
I always got great running backs.
I had Saquon. He got hurt
James,
week
James.
That
one.
was fucked up.
James.
You gotta prepare, but you gotta prepare for your number one pick to be injured in the draft.
You have to
have
also
to.
think
And your
about
quarterback.
running.
And
When you
your
drafting
number-
running backs, you really
Every
got to
time.
think about like
All
October,
right,
December.
fantastic.
Time
Get to your
frame.
point.
That's what I'm saying. When you drafting running backs, you got to think
This
October,
nigga's just trying to be a
December.
dick now.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach him about drafting running backs.
I wish.
It's not
I wish
that hard.
niggas in Marquise and
They
just
need
didn't
to.
give up the sauce. No,
You
I
already
should've
gave
said
us the
nothing.
sauce.
sat on it.
You
You
and
stupid
you
people
kept
wanna
encouraging-
flex.
gotta pick the right
You kept
backs.
trying to like show what these niggas need to.
It was not the right backs. Y'all just
You
had
have
to
to.
was.
Yes,
It was.
it is.
It
You
was because
have
that's
to
why
pick
I had
the
them all.
right
He had them all,
backs.
and somebody else.
That's not about right backs. Y'all just had majority.
And I had bomb
I took
receivers. 'Cause
Swift.
receivers
Listen,
have less
had
value.
receivers.
I mean,
I took
right.
Swift.
Everyone had
I
good
took
receivers.
Sanders. I mean, not Sanders.
Gibson.
Gibson, and that's all me listening who doing well in camp and seeing. Just like in the wild card league, I took Jonathan Taylor because I heard like, yeah, he's killing in camp. Like Marlon Mack was gonna
can't
get
wait.
replaced
Oh.
whether he got hit.
Henderson's not killing in camp.
Yeah, Marlon Mack was gonna get
Can't
replaced
wait.
by him whether he got hurt or not. That just accelerated the shit, and then
Yeah,
by
that's
the end,
what- that's what
but by
it
the end of the season, that's once they figure out they do the committee shit early, but once they figure out who the guy is, they start giving it to the guy. Just like J.K. Dobbins, like at the beginning of the season, the Ravens was mixing it up, Gus Edwards, all that shit towards the end of the year, all J.K. Dobbins, and that's the winning time in fantasy football. That's a little more sauce for you, bro. A little more sauce for you.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, you got to
Like I
think
said, bro.
October, December when you
You
draft
gotta
the back.
think about the Super Bowl in the draft.
Hey, Antonio Gibson wasn't getting no work by week 3,
See,
week
but that's
4.
not that's not your question though. Like,
No.
yeah, you had a great explanation of where the fuck you was talking about. Your question was, what's the best running back and what's the sleeper? Like, who's gonna pop
I'm
off?
saying Jonathan Taylor still is a sleeper,
So what was
even with
bro
Carson
name
Wentz
at,
going out.
The
That could be a
Jacksonville
sleeper.
last year?
James Robinson.
Robinson. That's the
sleeper.
sleeper.
Yeah.
You talking about a first round draft pick? It's not a fucking sleeper. Talking about.
His draft stock is going down with Carson Wentz.
That's all
injury.
I'm saying, man.
Did
That's,
you pick?
Okay,
your
I'll
running
take
back,
that. I'll take that.
Sleeper.
I don't have a
Who's
sleeper
your
then.
sleeper?
Fuck you.
well, he picked Najee.
You picked Najee too then.
I
Shit.
know, so I'm saying. I'm
Let
not
me see
picking
my
him.
running backs.
Fuck him.
What I say?
I'm upset with
I said
Twan right
Eckler.
now.
Eckler.
Yeah, bro. He so let me teach these niggas something.
I
He's
gotta
not
teach
answering his
you.
own
I gotta.
fucking question.
When it comes to running backs, I gotta.
When he get the hands like this. Oh yeah, he's about
Yeah,
to.
let me show these niggas. Man, shut the fuck
No, I
up.
said Henderson is the
I might have
sleeper.
placed higher than you, nigga.
No,
Shut
you're
up.
not.
I might have been third and you were fourth, bitch ass nigga.
It might have been, but
And
guess
so I
what?
placed higher than you.
Because I
This nigga
sat all
talking
my
this
players.
shit,
I
you
did.
still
I sat all
lost.
my players in the consolation game.
You did. So
Yeah,
you,
still
I was
lost,
definitely
my
fourth
boy.
place.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tight end, just pick one. Ain't that many.
Kyle Pitts.
What, did somebody just want to
Just
draft?
tight end. You feel me? Because we talking about the players.
Kelsey,
Mahomes. I mean, not Mahomes.
Darren Waller is cold.
Waller.
George Kittle is cold.
Kittle.
Guy from Miami.
You know, Kelsey
Hey.
number one.
Guy from Miami, tough.
You catch him late.
Gasecki.
Yeah, I know, but he's tough.
I like T.J. Hawkinson for some reason.
He's really good.
He hooped last year.
And I think Jared Goff and him are going to have a good relationship. Jared Goff is not dealing with pressure. He's like, oh, shit.
Hey,
Dump
shout
it.
out to Logan Thomas, too, who come
He
out
had
of
a
nowhere
good year.
and
I
stink it
picked
up.
him up at the end of the year.
Juno Smith was good, but he's in no
He's
man's
not-
land, New England now.
It's not no man's land.
It is for
Right
individual players' talent and
Not
scores.
tight ends.
John.
He has a chance, but I mean, he was there for a while last
They
year.
had,
He didn't do
you
shit.
know-
What about wide receiver though? Let's get to the
Do
real.
we not do receiver? Oh,
No, we did not. You
we
jumped
did
straight to tight end.
quarterback.
I thought
He
we
just
we
said
said
the-
receiver, but I guess we
just
He
said
just
receiver.
judged the tight end.
You just named off the Giants wide receiver. That was it.
okay. We were talking about receivers, and all right.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
I got distracted.
I need Devontae Adams, dog.
Yeah,
Who your sleeper?
One guy, man.
Well, AJ Green. That is my sleeper. No, I'm serious.
like that one.
I'm
somewhere
serious.
happy
I'm
as
serious.
hell.
I'm serious.
I don't like that one.
No,
I've been
never.
hearing.
I would never
Like,
pick
for
him.
one-
I've been
gonna
hearing
get-
that.
he's gonna
Since
get-
Carson Palmer left the
I've
Bengals, I
been
wouldn't fuck with
hearing
AJ
that
Green.
AJ Green looks fantastic in camp.
There you go. The heads.
Da-na-na.
See, but like,
That's it.
time
That's
out.
it.
No, that's not it. Because
Okay.
you said the same shit about this
These are the
same.
reverse
Let me
Drake.
get, no.
The
Let me get
reverse-
mine off
You might
before
have
niggas
got-
get
oh, that's a
into
t-shirt.
a debate about the
This is the
worst
reverse
sleeper.
over your hands right here.
I'm not taking that, man. You
Nah,
picked-
fuck that.
You said the same shit about bro last year.
Who?
He was ass.
Bro, that nigga's worse.
Who?
AJ Green.
AJ Green, you drafted AJ Green.
Are we saying
Held him-
sleeper or do we mean breakout player?
Sleeper.
He called him a sleeper.
Sleeper.
He could be a sleeper.
He's a
That just
sleeper.
means
I'm not
Just 'cause you know-
accepting that.
just
Just
'cause
'cause
you
you
know his
beat
fucking name
expectations.
don't
I'm
mean
just
he's
not
not a
accepting
sleeper.
AJ
He's gonna
Green
get hurt
right now
again.
He
man.
sucks.
because he picked AJ Green last year to be a sleeper and he was terrible.
He
I'm
sucks.
picking him again.
All right, so I'm just not respecting it. Whatever.
Fair.
You just wishing on a star.
Hey.
Okay, I got a better sleeper, motherfucker. Jamar Chase. Yes,
Nah,
sir.
that's not a sleeper.
Not a sleeper.
I don't care. Well, I just want to
So
say
what
his
does that
name.
mean though? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a good pick though. I'll take Jamar Chase.
Thank you.
I'm saying like, hey, nobody's a sleeper.
No.
Yeah, he's like, I know his name. He's not a sleeper.
I gotta not know about him.
I
but
just
then
said
draft
AJ
him.
Green.
Yeah, you got to say a motherfucker he don't know.
No,
I
I
got
like
you.
Jamar Chase. That's a good pick.
Devontae Smith is out with
T.
an
Higgins
MCL
might be
injury.
the one.
Relax.
I was gonna go Waddle. Man.
I know him. He's not a sleeper.
Who you going?
He actually had a good season last year,
I was
too.
gonna,
He's
I was gonna go
definitely
Waddle
not.
for the sleeper, man.
I like Waddle too.
He got Tua throwing on the ball, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, incorrect.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. He's having a good camp too. Tua's having a good camp. I know this.
He's having an
Yo,
excellent
Tua
camp.
is out there throwing the field.
He's throwing the
that
field. He's having a good camp. I watched him.
Yeah, get him, Mike. Get him, Mike.
That's why bad
Reverse that
quarterback.
shit on his ass. Hit him with the reverse card.
Hey, but my sleeper, you already
Opposite
know this.
OBO.
Cooper
He got-
Cup.
He got me over
That
here
ain't
crying.
Cooper.
Hey, yeah, my
And that's a sleeper?
nah, I got one. For
I don't know about that
Round
one.
5. Cooper.
Because we're talking about fantasy team. At this point, we niggas is just naming the best players.
They just naming their guys
Cooper not
now.
the
Yeah.
number one
They
guy.
done just went
No,
on.
no, I'm
Robert
just
Woods.
saying like. Feel me? We're all just naming the
All
top
right, well,
players.
let me go super deep cut. Van Jefferson is going to have a great year. Van Jefferson's going to
I'm
really.
just.
I've been hearing
Hey, 'cause I'm
great
looking at the
things
list
about
and like,
Van.
no,
we all just
Things.
named the
I've
top
been
five.
hearing
I got
great
the source.
things
Let me
about
see
balling
if
in camp.
real quick.
This is just the fantasy shit. Just like all
Hey,
last year.
man. What's bro name, man?
Okay, I got one for you. Curtis Samuel,
You in Washington now.
Washington. Ron Rivera.
That's a good one.
Let's give me Curtis Samuel. I think Terry McLaurin going to draw a lot of double teams. I think people know he's the guy now.
I like.
They
Scary
got a
Terry
running
lot.
game going.
They got a tight end game.
They got a lot going for themselves.
I wish Alex Smith
Oh, yeah.
never got hurt, bro. He had a second chance, and oh my god,
See,
I've been
but-
an Alex Smith fan.
I
since
really
he
wish
got
Dwayne
booted off the
Haskins wasn't
Niners.
an asshole. He could still be over there.
He's buns.
I
don't think
mean,
he's buns.
He's buns.
I hope he has
You
a bounce back in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
He
I wish all black quarterbacks and players success, but he
gonna be the new
was-
Cordell Stewart out there.
His buns. Look,
Cordell Stewart was in the front of NFL blitz.
if you getting
Cordell Stewart was a wide receiver.
if you getting
first,
hit in the
too.
mouth by your wife,
Hey, back in the day,
I think Cordell was
feel sorry for
white
you
though.
when
back in the day, he was elbow dropping niggas on the field in 8-bit graphics.
You getting docked out by your wife, man. Hey, man, I feel bad for you when they coming at you on
Hey,
Sunday.
shout out
Hey
to
man,
not shout out,
I
but
respect that because he
what was that to do?
He
Doug
didn't want
Christie?
no smoke.
The other one?
You better do some
Oh,
more
no,
drills.
bro.
Man, fuck Doug.
He better Euro step out the
Doug
way.
who?
Right, he better.
fuck
Christie.
Doug Christie.
Well, how did he
His
come
wife
up?
Be beating
I don't know.
them too.
Oh,
You was unaware of those things?
I don't know about his personal life.
I mean, you know about these other niggas' personal life. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
this was on Twitter. Doug Christie didn't play on Twitter.
Nobody plays on Twitter.
Nobody plays on Twitter. He didn't play in the Twitter
said it.
era. He
I
played
mean, you
in the
only know
90s.
about shit from the Twitter era. Kobe played against the nigga.
Yeah, but that don't mean I know what was going on in their life.
I'm not saying you had to, but you're saying it like it's some deep cut fact. Like, nigga, I'm sure.
I seen some
I think
Uncle
it
Luke
might be.
videos on Twitter, my boy.
You feel me? I seen Stevie Wonder on camera, bro. I wasn't alive in the 70s, but I seen it.
But I bet
swear.
you half the people that listen don't know who Doug Christie is. They
I
may
mean,
know
you
his
be
wife more
naming
than
so
him.
many people nobody knows. What you
I
talking
agree.
about? So what are you talking about?
I just didn't know his wife beat him up. That's
That's
all
okay.
I said.
You were saying it like it
And then
was
you
some.
said I knew about Dwayne Haskins.
You saying
it
it
was
like it
on
was some-
Twitter.
Right. Oh
That's
my
all
god.
I'm saying.
This nigga, bro.
This nigga just responds to what James says, and James can't take it.
What you mean? I couldn't care less. This nigga's acting like it's an anomaly. Like, how do you know, nigga? How am I
I
supposed to
didn't
know?
say how you know. I just said I
How
didn't
am
know.
I supposed to know? Oh my god, how do I know, nigga?
just
Open the book, nigga.
I
Open the
just turn
internet,
left.
nigga.
Let's turn left quick.
Hey man, all I said is I ain't know.
Who
and I
knows
was
about
crazy,
these? Like,
man.
nigga,
Hey,
you
let's
know
talk-
about all
hey,
this other
hey,
shit.
let's round
The
it
fuck?
off. Let's
It's
round it
Twitter
off with
told me.
culture,
Nigga, well,
man.
pay attention to shit.
Twitter ain't tell me. I was 9.
You only know about shit on Twitter?
Today,
You don't know about shit except if it's on Twitter?
I didn't
Get
know
right,
about
nigga.
Doug Christie.
That's fair enough, but you said it's because it wasn't on Twitter.
No, I just said I knew about
wasn't on-
Dwayne.
It wasn't on Twitter. How am I supposed to know? They didn't play on Twitter. They not playing on Twitter. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. You asked how I knew. Dwayne Haskins
On Twitter.
was on Twitter.
That's how he knew.
They tweeted he got hit in his mouth.
Okay.
I didn't see Doug Christie. How I know the difference? I saw the tweet this time.
Okay.
In '98, I
right,
didn't
bro.
know. I'm sorry.
It was
bro.
Okay.
on Twitter. They
I
was-
was
This
playing
nigga,
with
bro.
Pokemon cards.
He
my
wasn't
G.
playing on Twitter
What you
then.
want me to
You know what I mean?
do?
This nigga don't know
Hey,
about
man.
much if it ain't
Hey,
on Twitter, bro.
Moral of the story is prayers at Dwayne
feel me?
Haskins and Doug Christie.
You
Apparently,
learn about some shit,
the
bro.
only person
Know
I knew
about
that beat up
shit.
was Doug Christie was Rick Fox, bro.
Know about some shit, bro.
That's a.
Yeah.
I knew Rick Fox gave him the hands. Y'all remember that shit?
Yes,
Bro went and
I
met
seen
him.
it on Twitter.
Bro met him in the.
I was super young.
Yeah, I was super young
You
at
ever,
that time.
if you were
I
playing
seen
with
it. He was
running
toys. I must have
You
been a
feel me?
baby.
Yeah, I
could've
don't
been a
remember
baby.
that one.
Y'all ain't
I
have
don't remember
Pokemon
Kobe, bro.
cards?
Niggas didn't see
In
Kobe play.
98?
Kobe wasn't on Twitter. He ain't seen it.
It's not real. It's not real. It's
leave it
just-
alone.
You feel
like,
me?
we
It
just
wasn't.
gotta
You
slow
feel me?
down.
If it's not on Twitter, it didn't happen, bro. Thank you, Mike.
Mike, I got good sources telling me that we almost passed this.
okay.
Hey, bro, I got some funny shit right here.
Okay.
Hey,
More.
who would win in the race, Tariq Hill or Usain Bolt in the 40-yard dash?
Smoke him, bro.
Yeah, I think
In the
Bolt
40.
blow him.
Well, in 40,
Tariq.
that's-
In
Tariq.
just a 40,
Tariq.
not the 100.
Tariq.
I mean, not
Tariq.
with, like not with the technique of
Down on the blocks and all that.
shit.
Lakers got Kent Bazemore? Ooh.
Old Laker, old news. He was there with the Wayne Ellington team too.
Oh,
He's
never
an
mind.
average shooter, I guess. That's cool.
So what you say?
He take care of
I'm going
himself.
Hill.
Tyreek Hill?
Oh, what's the question?
I'm going both.
Usain Bolt or Tyreek Hill in a 40-yard dash?
I'm going Usain Bolt.
Even in the shorter
Fastest
distance.
man in the
too.
world.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bolt even with the shorter distance.
Me too. I got another one.
But Tyreek Hill is fast as hell.
In the 40, I think I'm going to go Bolt. All right, who was
Anything beyond that is a wrap. It's definitely Bolt.
Yeah,
hey, who had more game? Will Smith and Hitch or Bill Bellamy and How to Be a Player?
Bill Bellamy. Because only with Hitch, everything he did wrong worked. But everything, all the instructions Will Smith gave to people didn't work. Bill Bellamy was doing his motherfucking thing, dog. Bill Bellamy was doing his thing, man.
I was trying to think like, was his shit weak?
Yeah, no, Bill Bellamy
Bill
was that
Bellamy
shit.
was
on it.
living. He just got caught up.
Yeah.
He was living.
Bill Bellamy, I got to
Bill
go with
Bellamy for
that.
sure.
Who would win in the versus battle, Wiz Khalifa or the Game?
I don't even think
I'll
I
probably
would watch
take the
that, but I would
game.
say the game.
You said you wouldn't watch that?
Yeah,
Like as far as
it don't.
like
The
them
contrast
together.
don't work.
Like I like both.
Who
artists.
got 20 better songs?
The Game?
the game.
That's who wins?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess so, but
Going
I just don't
Game.
think that's a good matchup. But
Yeah.
they're both great people.
Yeah, I don't
They
like
should
the
be
matchup
in-
either.
They should be in versus.
I think I like that shit. I just seen a whole bunch of 50-50s. It was like if Sha'Carri Richardson was in there, what she would have gotten, gold, silver, or bronze. Which one of them she would have knocked off
It's tough, honestly.
in that 100-meter dash?
It's gold or silver, man. And I'm leaning towards silver.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards silver.
You don't think she would have broke the world or the Olympic record?
I didn't think she was. I mean, she's like what, 21?
She's young.
Yeah,
She might be like
20.
Because she's only a sophomore.
Yeah, it's like
The lady broke the record 10.6
today.
No,
Yeah,
maybe a
it's
couple
like
days ago.
Saturday or
That's the Olympic record. She beat FloJo shit.
Wait,
Her Olympic record. It was 10.62.
but FloJo got the world record.
She has both. She had both, and she just lost the Olympic record 2 days ago.
But she still got the world record,
Yes,
right? Okay, I'm about to say the
like
world
10,
record is
4
nuts, though.
something.
Yeah, that shit is
And her shit is a
unattainable.
10. It was
6
10.62,
I
and
wouldn't
then
say
they rounded it
unattainable.
10.61.
FloJo's fucking 100 meters unattainable, bro.
I just
Damn.
think modern science is
No,
really
bro.
pushing things, man.
She bro,
I think
nobody's
records-
gotten close in the last 20 years.
Agree, bro.
It's not even
Agree
like
with that.
everybody
I'm just
keep hitting
saying.
that 10-6 mark, bro.
Yeah,
She just said
bro.
it's not going to be beaten.
She just touched 10.6 and was like, my God, I just broke the
FloJo got
record.
them by 0.2.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's a big distance. That's like,
Yes,
That's
bro.
crazy.
that's
Like, what are you like? I
15
don't.
yards.
You
All
ran
I'm
track,
saying
so you
is-
know that
That's
that's
a
a
lot.
big gap.
All I'm saying is, in time, I think modern science, modern training,
Which
might
Olympic?
get there, man.
The
2050,
2030,
somebody-
2032 Olympics.
No, it's gonna
Maybe.
be
'Cause,
2050.
like, NBA stats is getting blown out the water now.
There's been a lot of records even in this Olympics that were broken.
It's
So
stuff-
many.
It has,
So
been.
many.
It has been.
That swimmer, what's his name, Dressel?
Yeah.
Dressel is
There's
smoking records.
it's another
No
European.
homo. I would love to have a body like a swimmer, bro. They got like
with the triangle shit,
and them
looking like
motherfuckers like
La before the surgery,
troopers.
looking like built like a carrot.
Hey, that's why. Hey, low key, that's why I be like, Lala, one of them people who like Lala, one of them people I really can't unforget how she looked before
Nah, I can't.
all that shit.
I had to
And
see old
she's
pictures
so
to remember.
weak. Oh, you can't remember.
I
that?
can't remember.
I always.
I didn't
remember
watch
that.
TRL like that,
It's
so it's
like
not
night.
ingrained in
It's
my.
I haven't
like
seen it.
her. It's like night and day, and I almost can't.
Is
Respect
it
Hey, man.
It's not worse than old Kim Kardashian versus new Kim Kardashian.
Yes, it
Or
is.
old Chloe versus new Chloe, is it?
Yes, it is. Cause this new Chloe still ain't shit.
In Sacramento now. Huh? She said, I ain't going to the games, Tristan.
ain't going to the game.
They still together.
we was going
She's
to
not-
Atlanta.
She's not even watching the
They're
games,
still
let alone
together?
going.
They got
Yeah.
children together.
They got children.
No,
together.
that's rough. I feel like I seen my boy name in a tabloid like once.
Yeah,
every
Lamar
3
Odom.
months.
They was trying to. They was in the comments on
and
her
then-
pictures going
and then,
at it.
Tristan
Are they about to hook?
Yeah, they.
You know,
It's something like that. It
he's
was,
talking trash.
The crack
and
started
place.
creeping up on Lamar. He just got to being messy. Yeah, I like them titties. Tristan was like, hey.
Take that shit to a DM,
And
bro.
next thing you know, it just was like Twitter back or Instagram comment back and forth.
And watch out, bro.
And you feel me? What's her name is at the crib? Like,
It's just what I wanted.
Hey, you seen how what's shorty from Cosby's got Lenny Kravitz and fucking
Denise from the Cosby Show.
no
You talking about?
Yes, definitely.
I know you're
Denise.
talking about though. Kravitz.
Zoe no.
Kravitz's mother.
Yeah. I can't think of it.
Yeah, her
right
name
now.
is Denise. It's the character.
Denise.
Whatever her real name is, I can't
You feel
think
me?
of it now.
What's Denise's real name? No, it's fine.
She had like Lenny Kravitz took a picture with dude from Game of Thrones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
with the long hair.
that's her husband.
that's her husband.
Yeah. And
So
they
it's like
like
some awkward shit?
shout on his birthday, like, yeah, this is my brother. Like, bro, that's your ex-wife, husband.
That's that Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
Then they got a son named Apple, some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Can you take a picture like this? Could you be homies with like your ex-wife new husband? Like this is my
Probably.
man.
I don't.
Some mature
Homie is a
shit.
strong word, but I can have a good
Yeah,
relationship.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Were they homies?
I can have a good
He just called
relationship
him
with.
in the
like-
caption. It basically said,
I, you know what I'm saying? On some
Yeah,
shit.
like we're brothers,
If there
one
was
family.
If it was, I mean, that is a little aggressive.
Yeah, it's like it said that verbatim, one family.
it's not necessarily aggressive.
I'll get that one.
That's a little aggressive.
Not necessarily like.
Do they?
I mean,
Does
if you
Thor
don't
have a baby
feelings
with
for
her?
the woman anymore, it
I
doesn't.
think Thor does have a baby with her.
Thor and Denise. Maybe.
If you don't have feelings for the woman anymore, and he's treating your ex great, he treats the kid great.
Yeah, and y'all
Why
don't have
do you
no
really have an
crazy
issue?
beef.
I don't have to be.
We're not finna be like this.
Yeah,
We're
we're
not-
brothers.
No,
we're
no,
happy
I
and
agree
we're
with
singing
One
that.
family.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I
There's
can
no
be
need to be
cool with
beefed
you.
out.
Yeah,
Be cool with you.
that's
know
my
what I'm
question. I just think it's a little weird because they like sitcom brothers.
saying? Nah, I wouldn't be nobody sick.
I have no problem with people
But, like,
living in
it's-
harmony.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You could be in harmony. You could be cool.
Nah, that's beyond harmony, bro. He trying to get back in the picture.
Lisa Bonet.
That's it.
Why the hell I didn't know that?
Hey.
It wasn't on Twitter.
She got that Erykah Badu. Obviously.
Ageless. She's starting to look old.
No, I'm talking about whatever Erykah Badu be putting on motherfuckers.
That snatch.
Yeah, she got the same thing.
Remember?
You know what I'm about to tell you? What?
It was like that thing must be snatched.
Snatching.
I
You
wish
married
I
that?
was
I
in
can't
on
say that on air, bro.
All right, I was like, all right.
I'll tell you that
Tune
one
in for our
later.
Patreon.
Yeah. Tune in for the
That's
Patreon.
Tune into the Patreon for that one.
That's the after show right there.
Yeah. No, gotta protect the innocent. Gotta protect the innocent.
That right
But somebody shit was snatching.
boy. That's funny.
Yeah,
But yes, she got the Lisa Bonet, the Erykah Badu, the shit that'll just have a grown man.
She got that Kyrie Irving snatch back.
Wearing scarves and big apple caps and shit, looking like Andre 3000 mixed with Common, mixed with Westbrook. You feel me?
Speaking of Westbrook,
it will
Westbrook
happen.
is a Laker. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Atlanta, but it's becoming a war zone. Shout out to ATL Warzone
Bruh, part
Season
7.
5.
You feel me? Season
5.
I saw a video where this nigga, I don't know what he's doing outside his car. He stopped it. He was in what's that exit? It's right where you get off.
Right where you get
to,
off going to Lennox.
No, is it that exit or is it Wet Willie's exit?
That's
Piedmont.
Either way,
the same
he's
street.
on the exit. I mean, whatever. He's in Buckhead somewhere with his car on the side of the left turn lane to go into the freeway. He's out his car down the street. The water boys
Oh, yeah.
go in his shit.
Oh,
and
yeah,
get
I
to try
know.
to
Yeah,
steal
yeah,
his
yeah,
whip.
yeah.
White boy, I ain't gonna lie. He went out tough though. He went and tackled Buddy over the divider. He didn't beat him up, but
Hey.
at least he chased the nigga down.
Actually,
Bro,
I gotta.
moves were
I
really
about to say I gotta
weak,
correct. I gotta
Yeah,
correct, bro. I
he
gotta.
didn't
I
get his
gotta jump
scars
to the
though.
other side for no reason here, bro. Don't do that, man. That's what you got insurance for, my boy.
I'm
Don't
tackling the nigga. though.
No, bro. I'm gonna get out my car and
Yeah,
just
probably.
let it go down.
I mean,
Call
in
insurance.
spur of the moment, you never know.
And bro, that shit was like a Ford
It was a
Fusion.
Hyundai. It was a Hyundai
Yeah,
Sonata.
bro. Like let them total that bitch out and get you another one,
No,
dog.
bro. I mean, they didn't. He didn't snatch him out the whip. He chased them away from the
yeah, because
whip.
the video starts. Bro's not even in the car. He's
Yeah.
like down the street.
That's what I really need the
That's what I was like,
context of like what
was
the
he
fuck they
doing?
do.
I don't know.
Like they reached in his car like
It had to be they
Grabbing
stole
it.
something.
Phone, maybe?
They had to do something because the dude who was recording it was like, "Get back in your car, nigga. Your car's more expensive. What is you doing?" So I imagine they reached in, probably snatched
yeah,
something.
like you can't let that window down for them water boys.
Bro,
man.
No,
you gotta get the fuck
they
up
do
out.
the thing where they bump into you with the scooter in your car and they want you to get out. They hit on your back passenger side, wait for your ass to get out. They homie hop in and steal your shit. I've seen videos of that. Water boys
Atlanta
is
got a
going
lot
up.
going
You got to be
on.
careful out here, man.
Hey,
Gotta
is
be
Is
careful,
Atlanta the new New Orleans, bro?
No.
Little Caesars coming soon to Atlanta.
But Atlanta, as a city grows, obviously crime, all that type of shit grows. So you got to be careful out here. You got to really watch your back out here. You got to be on your P's and Q's.
If you stay ready, you
Piedmont Park, man, did y'all hear about the lady getting stabbed? Well,
did.
I don't know what happened, but it's some wild shit.
took some days
either
off,
she
man.
got stabbed or
Good call.
yeah, and I don't want. That's why I say
Yeah.
I don't want people to think this like a woman thing, bro. Because that could have just been any of us, bro. Walking your dog.
You feel me? I'm
a
saying-
motherfucker pop out the bushes with the jug.
Right, we talking about don't chase a nigga at the car. I'm saying some crazy shit. Like, I would have. You feel me? That could have been my ass. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's
Somebody
what I'm
coulda
saying,
got murked.
bro. Women, real talk, and I'm gonna leave. This the last thing I gotta say to the people today. The ladies need to arm themselves, bro. It can't be looked at as like this macho thing, like because I think
Some MAGA shit.
yeah,
it's not.
because I think that we've gotten to a place in society where like it's this overwhelming like responsibility for the man to protect the woman. But it's 2021. We realize that I think people are starting to realize these old, outdated, traditional norms are actually not conducive to today's society because women just out here actually living independent lives now, not under the thumb of men, out doing things on their own. and they really can't protect themselves. But I think there's a point where, and I think they should be able to protect us as
Everybody
men.
should get the strap.
You feel me? If I'm getting my ass whooped, my woman should be able to pull the strap out, handle some shit, or if somebody robbing me or us, she should be able to protect us just as like I should be able to protect us. So I think women need to go out here, get tooled up, get trained up.
Everybody though. You know what I'm saying?
I think men got the
Everybody.
memo, but the ladies think.
But I feel like it's like a cultural thing too, where it's like every white person I know has plenty guns, and then there's a select amount of black people. You know, the real country dudes with all these long guns and shit like that. And it's just like everyone else be like, nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? But it's like everybody.
It's a stigma, like
everybody.
Black people think like, oh, I got a gun, I'm a criminal. Like,
or,
no, motherfucker.
Or people think if you have one, you have to be, oh, you got a gun? Like, nigga, I'm not robbing people with it.
Yeah, like I think that is a stigma.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Black people are scared to get guns because they don't. Like, bro, you can have a gun, bro. You can go right up to, in most states, especially in Georgia, you can go right up to the courthouse, apply for your concealed carry license, and you can carry a weapon. You don't have to be, and if you're scared, I think they're also scared of like what weapons do.
Which is like a stigma too.
Which is actually good that people are scared of weapons, but you just need to go get trained on it.
Right.
Yeah,
so
I
that
think
you can
that's
be.
a cultural thing too. I think our people are.
If you have a gun, you must be gangbanging.
We're just boxed in as a people. We have like very narrow.
So many limits.
We have we have such very narrow visions of life.
But it'd be like
so much going on around us that we just.
It'd be the people watching you that telling you should limit your perspective or your view. You could want to do something and people be like, why you want to do that? Why you want to do that shit?
But it'd be your own. It'd be like your fucking, for the most part, it'd be like your parents. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's
look,
outside forces
look,
regardless.
Yeah, be like, you don't need a gun. Cameron's supposed to take care of you. No, actually, if a motherfucker pulled a tool on me and you got the one in your purse, now who got the juice now, pussy? You feel me? You know, type shit. Like, and we gotta get out of that, man. Y'all got anything for the people though before we get out of here?
Hey,
Episode
man.
87.
Protect
Yeezy
your neck.
Actually dropping this week, man.
Get your own back. Nobody gonna get your back.
He got another release party too.
Oh, happy birthday, Pay.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Shout out to my sister,
Fourth
Kristen.
birthday, right? Her birthday was
tomorrow.
It's
and shout out Momo.
You feel me?
Shout out to Momo.
Our granny birthday is today.
Shout out to the Falcons.
You go Pay, my grandma, and Kristen.
Shout out to the Falcons. Shout out to Payday this week.
Shout out to the Rams.
Shout out to the Lakers.
Shout out to
Big
Lakers.
Westbrook.
Hey, shout out to people who pay their rent.
Shout out to Malika Andrews.
Rent is coming up. What you talking? Shout out to her for what?
Oh wait, no,
like
yesterday.
You like her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Malika Andrews.
Okay.
Shout out to Malika.
Fair enough.
Shout out to my dog. What's her name?
Shout out Mike.
Maria Taylor. She dipped on ESPN. I don't know if we ever talked about that.
Hey, you feel me? My favorite just quote like that. I remember when they were talking about Charlie Barkley, like, would you go work at ESPN? He was like, hell no, they ain't finna underpay and overwork my ass. It's like live on TV, and everybody Ernie, and then was like,
The shit is crazy though, because
They finna overwork me.
Stephen ain't getting like $10 million a year, but he's
you said it. He's
Working
all day long.
All day long.
ESPN.com, ESPN Radio. He has his own
after
podcast.
the game.
First Take.
Stephen A's World.
He's on the jump. You said Stephen A's World.
He at post game after all the fucking games. And
Yeah, training camp.
Skip Bayless over at Fox getting 6 M's a year. That bitch worked
He do
3
show.
hours a day.
And drinking free Mountain Dew from Shannon Sharp.
That's it. Steven and I always wake up and want to know how I get money for my
How I'm
fucking
gonna get
boss.
Master some bread?
Hey, Steven, get your head out your ass, man. HasBeens Pod, episode 87, man. Steven, get your head out your
You
ass,
feel me?
man.
Get it now, baby. You feel me? What is that shit on Dragon Ball Z? They like, you feel me?
Turn into Go Tanks.
Yeah, he turned into Go Tanks or Go Trunks.